welcome to Reality Die, a place where
tabletop shenanigans begin.
place where reality dies and tabletop shenanigans begin. It's been too long.
It's been a month.
It's been a month since we've done this.
And it's going to be another month before we have another one.
Yeah, it's going to be a month. The holidays are here. And yeah, we gotta... We're all leaving to do our separate things, but...
Cue the Christmas song from Peanuts. Snoop.
That means I'll have time to edit, so we'll be able to get this show on the road. We have... Jake is back. He's going to be a guest again, and he actually has a character his own character instead of something I gave him for this session. And he'll probably be showing up more and more and become almost like another cast member. Any thoughts before we get started? Okay. So y'all wake up and you're in the port city. Head guard does not knock. Walks right in. Y'all ready to go? We got the meeting in 5 minutes. And it's 10-minute walk, so we gotta go. Quick introduction. I found another member for your party. At least I think you'll really like him. I really like him. He's one of my best friends. Would you like to introduce your character?
Hi, I'm Zephyr. I'm a dreadlord. I have demons, and yeah, it's nice to meet y'all. I'll be with y'all, and it's just so great to be here. Nice to meet you.
I'm scared. I'm the last person you're doing that to.
Would you like to describe to everybody what your character looks like as he's doing all of this?
Like, I'm looking down like this.
What's the physical appearance?
So technically, he's a warlock halfling with a haunted background. He's around 4 feet tall, shaggy brown hair, brown eyes. So essentially, he's just a smaller version of a hobbit or something like that. So you just have this little guy with demonic symbols all around, just all happy around to be with friends and new people in his party. He's just an overall friendly guy.
He just casually introduces himself to the tallest person there that's standing
Yeah.
at 6'6".
He has no fear of anything.
I really picture your character being like, "Hi, it's nice to meet you."
Hi, it's nice to meet you. I'm Zephyr.
What's his name?
Zephyr.
Zephyr?
Zephyr.
Zephyr.
Zephyr?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you react?
I just step back and yeah, pretty much observe. Shove one of them in front of. Most likely shove him in front of me.
What? Well, I guess he's
just
a
like
little bit shy.
casually-
Well, I guess he's a little bit shy. Nice to meet you. I'm Zephyr.
I just walk away. I'm not gonna acknowledge it.
Wow, what a not a friendly group of people.
I'm gonna just act like I didn't see him. I'm just doing my own thing.
You're just casually looking at your head level.
My
It's like,
I'm just
huh?
like, what? I'm hearing voices. Yeah, no, just not gonna acknowledge.
I think he needs glasses.
Oh my God.
I think he needs some glasses, or he just needs to look down once in a while. He's just very airheaded.
The head guard kind of does one of these numbers. They'll get to know you. It'll be better. Let's go.
I need to introduce myself to her.
Give it some time.
Don't worry, I'm actually nice. I'd say hello, nice to meet you.
Okay, you get to say.
It's a
You all do your
pleasure.
introduction.
It's a pleasure to have you on our little team.
She's the complete opposite of us.
Exactly.
You should have her get introduced. Say, no, you'll get to know her later.
Yeah, it checks
She's
out.
the opposite of us.
What's wrong with your two friends? They seem either very awkward, very blind, or they're just oblivious to what's around them.
They are very interesting. They'll open up later on. Don't worry, it'll be okay.
You say so.
That guard ushers you out of your room and starts walking you to the town square where the meeting's going to happen. And as you start to approach, you hear that there's a lot of people around the town square. Pretty much everybody in town showed up. As you enter the town square, you see on the opposite side of you is, first off, the town square is packed. And there's a table at the opposite end of the square from where you guys are. And the meeting's already started. It is in full swing. And let me get my notes out here.
Do you want these books?
No, I actually bought those books recently. And if anybody wants to look at them, I got Xanathar's Guide to Everything, and then I also got, what's the other one?
Tasha's Cauldron of it.
Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. So there's a lot of cool stuff in there if anybody wants to look at it. The meeting's in full swing, and the person talking is the bald, gray, bearded Owen, the owner of the port storage building, and he's kind of yelling, and he's like, "I had my building burned down. This is unacceptable. I have not had the support from my community that I should. We have dragons here, and what are we doing about it?" And Dykstra is trying to get order of everything. He's like, "Hold up. I know that you have been wronged, and I know the building got burnt down. We're trying to work on everything. We've had a lot going on. And then he sees you guys kind of come into the square. He's like, "Oh, our adventurers." He ushers you closer. And as you get closer, he's like, "It's kind of a mess. I'm going to do a summary of kind of what the meeting's been talking about so far. And if y'all want to take a seat in the corner over there of the town square and kind of listen, we're kind of hoping that you could help solve some of our problems."
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Alright, let's go sit down,
Sit in the
guys.
corner?
Huh?
We just go sit in the corner?
I mean, I guess.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with that.
As you go over there, he hollers, "Be sure to speak up, because I'm sure y'all can, and these people are being loud. Anyways, I'm going to summarize what's happened so far. We have... And I need y'all to quit shouting, because one person at a
Do
time.
you need a pencil?
If anybody wants to come talk, there's the stand right there, and the guards will usher you up to the stand, and... Oh, you need a pencil.
John does.
Y'all can come up to the stand and speak your piece. For now, I'm going to summarize the events of what we've been talking about to the adventurers that will help us, hopefully. We have, and he looks at his sheets, kind of fumbling through. Oh my gosh, where's the start of all this? We have dragons. We have a dragon that's been flying around. Already burnt down one building, a pretty crucial building. He always comes in from the south. That's the only information we've got on the dragon. We've got orcs that burnt down a farm building, and we've been having more and more orc sightings, and we haven't for decades. We have other strange happenings. People have been... We've had reports of theft, burglaries, home invasions, and we don't have a culprit, and they have never been seen or caught. And I know you all are very worried. Some of you think we are in a time of war and should start building defenses and walls. Some of you think we should track the orcs. Some of you think we should take out the dragon. And some of you think we should abandon town to Stormbreak Castle. Our main defensive position around here. And then he looks to you all. It is not really a castle, but more of a fort on the coastline. The only way in is through the sea. And there is no openings other than by port of that stronghold. Everything else on land is walls. No one can get in, no one can get out. And after he has this little speech, Dykstra loses control again, and everybody starts shouting. You hear some random person in the crowd. We need to leave. You hear another person. We can take out the dragon. And another like, oh yeah, you want to do it? And then he responds with, well, we can at least get the orcs. And it all devolves into more chaos. What Dykstra rolls his eyes. What do you all think about this? He comes up to you. You aren't that far away.
What threat are the dragons to them?
The dragon has burnt down their main storage facility, and it has been flying overhead, kind of seeming to scout the town out.
Well, we know we can talk to the dragon, right?
It is a red dragon, by the way.
Red dragon, evil. Okay. The bronze dragon is the one that talked to Smudge.
Yeah.
So he was nice.
Yeah, the bronze dragon was nice.
Red dragon.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have no clue. Because it all sounds like shit. No matter what option they choose. So, yeah. And they said there were thefts and stuff, but no one's been caught of anything. No one's seen anything. Just shit's missing.
Is there anything specific missing that's of importance?
Dykstra was like, we cannot find any rhyme or reason for it. It seems like almost like the Thieves Guild of before, where we had just random valuables. You know, trinkets, watches, gold, silver, bronze. And
So regular currency.
yeah,
Currency and things that can be smelted down to make armor.
potentially, I guess.
Because bronze and silver can make armor and weapons.
We have also had some iron missing as well.
That can make a lot of weapons.
Yeah. We tend to keep those storages fairly locked away, but we've only been able to do so well with our storage facility being burnt down by the dragon.
So the
Has any of the stuff that's been attacked by orcs also the places where stuff has been missing?
The orcs seem to have taken everything from the townhouse, from the farmhouse, before they burnt it down. So they raided it, but we have not, and we've seen orcs in the night. Our guards have seen them in the distance, but we haven't actually been able to. We haven't ever spot them in town.
So the dragons start specifically targeting major buildings and landmarks of the city that help in the economy based of it. And then the orcs come and raid the little lesser areas that you guys have to move the supplies to.
Dykstra says, I suppose that is true. I didn't really think they were connected. I suppose they could be. But the orcs seem to come from the east and the dragons to the south. So I thought they were separate problems, but you could be right.
Inputs. How frequent are the like attacks and everything?
Orcs we see about every other night on average. Again, we've only had the farmhouse that's been burnt down. But sightings have been more and more frequent. They didn't used to be like this. Since y'all came back from your voyage and went on your last mission, it's really picked up. As y'all are having this conversation, people are kind of talking, and
Is Dykstra still trying to calm down the townspeople? And stuff?
they're starting to talk again and chatter.
So would he be able to hear us?
Yeah, he walked over to you guys.
Yeah, he's over at us right now.
Okay, never mind.
Could there maybe be a deceitful guard in your barracks? If you guys see numerous sightings, has it been reported right away?
I don't know how that works.
What was the character you played last time?
Head guard.
Did you remember its name? His name? I had a name for it, but I think you might have changed it.
I went to the name you did.
Was it Killian?
Yeah.
Probably. That sounds right.
Okay.
But I had to make him a false name because I was lying to the guy.
Okay. Smart. So, did you meet up with you met up with the head guard from the other town too, but he never said his name, did he? You hung out with a few of the guards, but
Yeah, none of them were the head guard.
Whatever.
Wojtek.
Wojtek.
Wojtek wasn't the head guard, he was the
Right-hand
right-hand man.
I never met the high guard, no. Their head guard, no, I never met him.
Okay. As this, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't screwing up and throwing out a person with a different name in. So,
On the third one already.
god damn, you're going through that Mountain Dew. I'm gonna have to buy more.
No, you won't.
Again.
I'm done. I'm sorry. I had a couple.
It's okay, you can have as many as you want. So, as all of this commotion is going on, there's the head guard kind of notices somebody on the kind of opposite corner, kind of walking along the edge of the people and up to you guys, and it is somebody in knight armor, and the guards immediately notice him and kind of surround him, and you can hear him, he screams, "I have word from Dunland and would like to speak peacefully to the mayor."
Dunland's the place that we raided.
Yep.
That Dunland's the place you made.
Okay.
The place you
great.
raided.
Cool. That's
Nice.
great that they've come
He-
here. So, but the guard hasn't recognized us. Cause let's try and keep it that way.
Well, I'm new. I'm Zephyr.
I know you're new, but like
They know.
the three of us, if he knows we were there and saw us, we're screwed. Just a little bit. And if he doesn't go
Dykstra-
back, we're also
Dykstra motions to bring him over. So he is approaching. And he starts talking to Dykstra, the mayor of the port city, and he says, "My name is Grayson. I am the head guard for Dunland. I serve Dunland, and we have good suspicion that you have carried out a raid from our town. We don't appreciate it. And we would like your surrender. Because I don't think you want war with us. If you surrender, you will be under us. We will take a small tax, and all will be well. You can do your business as normal. We just want a small tax. We want to be in charge. There will be a councilman that will oversee everything you do and report it to our mayor and his right-hand man, Wojtek. If you fail to...
Dude, they don't have shit over there. How are they gonna hold anything over?
If you fail to accept this, us and our allies will go to war.
Who are your allies?
None of your business.
Well, if you can't disclose information, then how do we know that you're actually being a real threat? False threats always occur.
Dykstra looks at you. That's a very good point. I don't think you really have any much of an army. The Grayson just scoffs and says, "We will put up a fight. Trust me, our allies are strong. And I think you would be wise to accept our agreement. It will only be a small tax. And it's only a council member that wants to oversee everything and make sure you're not stabbing us in the back again. And at this point,
What's the proposed tax then?
he looks at you all. Are you all... You know what? It doesn't matter. The proposed tax is 10%.
10% of what?
All trade. 10% sales tax.
Why do you keep changing your story? You literally changed your story like 3 times. First it was this, then it was that. Now it's this, now it's that. Now you go from supplies to sales.
I never changed my story.
You did. You've been stuttering on yourself the entire time. It's like you're trying to make it up as you go.
Who is this man?
Hi, I'm Summer. Nice to meet you.
He scoffs at you and looks away.
Well, you're going to be mean about it, but you're going to try and figure out who I am.
He looks to Dykstra the mayor and is like, "We want word of your answer within 3 days. Goodbye." And walks away. And the guard, Dykstra's like, "Guards, escort him out."
Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
So, you said we can talk. Someone can talk to dragons and stuff. So, no, yay, nay.
He thought she could.
I thought, no, that's Baylor's.
Adeline speaks Draconic.
Oh, draconic. Okay.
You lied to me!
Have-
I knew it was that.
Apparently I do.
Can we like convince some of those threads to go after them instead and just fuck them over?
Well, the red dragon's technically an evil one, so I don't think it'll take too
There's
kindly
no-
to someone talking to it.
There's no
That's
conversating.
To be honest, I don't think the dragon gives a shit.
Or
No.
what if he's offered like a better?
What if he got offered something, or if somebody could talk to
Because they still got a bunch of weapons we left behind that he could go like screw him over with.
Yeah. That'd still be putting her at risk though.
Why?
Because she has to go talk to
She
him.
has to talk to the
draconic is what you
dragon.
need?
So y'all are talking
'Cause I
about...
got draconic.
Okay, he has draconic too.
So y'all are talking about going and talking to the red dragon?
Talking to the red dragon to convince it to attack the other town instead of us. That's what
It's an idea. I
He's
just threw
thinking.
something out there.
It's
I
an
don't-
idea.
it is an idea.
Other
Give
than
me a
him,
note
was there
card.
any other suspicious figures in that crowd?
Not that you can see. You can roll perception if you'd like.
I want to, but I'm going to use devil. Well, yeah, devil's sight. I can see normally in dim light and darkness, but both magical and non-magical. I can see magical and non-magical beings.
Okay.
What's the other city's names?
Do you still want to roll perception for anything that might be
Yeah.
out of the ordinary?
What's the other city's
Do you have a
name?
d20?
I need
You want
one.
one?
I need a D20.
Let's see.
Was it done?
That one looks cool.
Was the other city Dunland?
9.
Plus
What is it rolled with?
perception would be wisdom.
So it's this.
I believe so.
My wisdom's 8.
Well, it's -1.
Yeah, -1.
So that's.
You don't perceive anything that. Yeah, you don't perceive anything outside of the ordinary. And you also don't really see any magical or non-magical beings outside of or any magical beings outside of yourselves. Dykstra goes up to the podium, or the table he's been standing at. Dunland has sent us a little message. They want us to surrender. They were behind a Thieves Guild attempt from Dunland to us. They were stealing a lot of things. We got them back. We stole from them, and they want to start a war over it. They're escalating. They want a 10% sales tax. And I do not believe anybody will stand for this, especially under the current conditions. I'm going to set up a meeting with our adventuring party, and key members of the community. I would like I would like Owen there. I would like a couple of our captains to be here and my head guard. Other than that, I will set. I think we should talk. We will have another towns meeting in 2 days at the same time in the morning. Goodbye, everybody. And the crowd starts dispersing. Some people seem a little angry, a little frustrated. You hear some people, how dare they do that? Dunland has gone too far. You hear other people, maybe we should leave. Maybe this isn't a safe place for us anymore. And you hear other just random gossip. Some people talking about stupid things. Some people are like, I don't really understand why this is such a big deal. We should increase our training for our guards and add some more guards and we'll be fine. And, every opinion you could think of. And Dykstra is like, will you meet with us in at my manor in 15 minutes. Yes, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, why not? I meet new
Okay.
people. It's fun.
Okay. See you then.
Had to be the opposite of you two boogaloos. You're all quiet. She's the only nice one here.
Would y'all like to discuss for a few minutes about everything?
I just have a question. Was he wearing chainmail? Like, for a hand, cover on his hands? If he would have shook my hand, would he have had anything on his hands?
He did have. I should probably have described him. He had the head guard, Grayson.
Yeah.
He had, typical knight's armor. He had a helmet on. He had chainmail, and he had, gloves.
What kind of gloves? Like leather, chainmail?
Leather gloves.
I was gonna shocking grasp him. I forgot I got to shocking grasp him. He shook my hands. Moray.
And he sounded like middle age. His face didn't have any wrinkles on it yet. Had a couple scars on him, but
Where were the scars specifically?
he had one right here across the cheek. And
You
what are
could.
you giggling at?
No, it's just he has a couple scars. Where are the stars specifically? Where are they specifically? I need to know.
He had one right here across the cheek, and kind of like a really tiny one, almost like a tiny little scratch right here. Could be a regular scar. Could be he just had something that healed recently. It was hard to tell. You didn't really see it very well. So yeah, what do y'all think of the situation?
So they're just like outside.
No, I think they just sent him because he was threatening, and then we didn't stand down. And he's giving us time to realize, or
So where are they? The people that came from.
They left.
They
got
gone.
They're
escorted.
just out of town.
They got escorted.
They
out
got
by the
escorted.
guards.
Grayson got escorted out of town. It was just him. He got escorted out of town by the guards. And everybody's pretty much dispersed at this point. It's really just you guys in the town square. And again, I know I've described it before, but pretty typical town square. There's a couple shops.
is there any specific that would look like they would want to loot, like the orcs or somebody would target
You're curious about where they would want to target
if they actually came into the town?
if they came into the town.
Because you say you can't see the person that was inside the town, like the thieves' den, going into places and stealing.
That would be a question for
Dykstra, probably.
Dykstra, the mayor.
And we aren't with them. We're just us four right now.
Yeah, it's just you. It's just you four right now discussing.
Well, I'm mainly talking to those two. He can overhear, but I'm directing to those two because I'm still cautious of him. But well, we can't really tell him that the dragons are basically our fault.
No.
And but I have no idea how that connects to the orcs, which you can't say anything about the dragons.
Radio cheerio!
Pretend you don't know about them. I feel like this might be a bad idea because he knows now. But
I may be fucking loudmouth and I call it out, but I know how to keep a secret.
whatever.
Yeah, it's the orcs that I don't know where is that, how it's connected
Yeah.
either.
I know we still need to talk to Dykstra. Because maybe he'll tell us stuff that he didn't tell the whole town. What do you think about their threat on going for the town, though?
I think it's a load of baloney.
I think it's somewhat credible, but at the same time,
They don't have a lot of, from what we know,
Yeah.
What do you know?
stuff. Well, okay, how much do we want to actually tell this character?
Yeah. How much are we willing to tell?
We honestly don't.
Because he just
know.
showed up this morning.
We also don't know how much of a talker he is. Like, you know, because you're really friendly. So we don't know how much he's going to tell people. So we
I
should.
may be friendly, but I know how to keep a secret. I've already established that, and you've seen me mouth off to somebody already.
Well, like, I don't remember. See, this is the bad part about spacing out playtime so much. I don't remember what happened. I don't remember how the guards were in Dunland.
I don't know.
Because I
how
know the
they
head
come.
guard talked to one of the guards there, and they chatted and played cards and stuff.
That was my character. It wasn't the head guard
It
either.
was the NPC character. that
Yeah,
played, but
there was,
I
he
don't.
was playing the head guard.
I feel like he told you information about the town while we were doing it, though.
Oh.
Mm-mm. You didn't give me much. I was just asking about the barracks and all that, and what was all famous in the town. There wasn't very much in there. And then when we raided the house, we found messages about 1,200 swords to the man in black.
How'd they connect it to us? That's what I'm curious about.
They haven't
Who?
connected it, or no.
Well, they came here and said y'all did this.
Yeah, they're suspicious of you guys.
He kind of Grayson looked at you guys and was kind of like, it doesn't really matter, because it kind of made it seem like it was.
So he noticed us.
He noticed you
believes
guys.
It was. He believes it was us, but he can't prove it. So he's saying shit.
He's trying to commit probable cause so that it's more influential on them. He's trying to do a catch-22. It seems like if you do this, because I've seen you before, I can't pinpoint it to you, but I know you've been there.
So he just came alone.
Yeah.
So what if we just like the whole town just grabbed him and
Well, he was protected by the guards because he
I thought he came
wanted a
alone.
peaceful.
He came
meeting.
alone, but he was already guarded out by.
He
was-
came alone, went up to the guards, and said, "I want to talk to Dykstra
peacefully.
peacefully."
And then they guarded him out. And that was
They
what-
guarded him in, they guarded him out.
He just scoffed at me when I tried shaking his hand. None of you shook my hand except for her. Just trying to be friends with new people I had to be a venture with, and nobody wants to be my friend.
Sounds like donkey over here.
I'm curious,
Donkey.
man. Okay. You better start talking like that, Orcs.
No.
Why not? You have a build for it.
No.
so can we like set a trap or something?
See, that's what I thought with the dragons. Wouldn't we be able to set up like uh
Aerial trap
Uh,
type thing.
almost like a crossbow that's bolted in the ground?
Like a giant catapult crossbow.
Yeah, similar. I don't want to reference it because
I know what you're talking about. It's like a giant crossbow that has.
Like the
it's
one
a-
from the Desolation of
You
Spawn.
mean a ballista?
Yeah, ballista.
That's what it's
Yes,
called?
that's what it's
That's
called.
what it's called.
It's a giant arrow
I
with
could
a
be
giant
pronouncing that
steel
wrong,
arrowhead
but
on the top, and it
you know.
launches out of a
Like, okay.
catapult. I know what you're talking about. A ballista is literally a giant catapult, but it's like it's built like a crossbow.
Instead of a catapult, it's a crossbow.
Yeah, it's like it's
It's a giant crossbow.
It's essentially a catapult modified to be a crossbow.
Basically, something like that. It's
Ballista.
not rapid fire. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Let me
like,
see.
why can't we just
I
set up a
just
trap?
showed him an expo from Clash of Clans. Basically like that. That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
that is what it is. That's ballista.
So can we set up a trap and just lure him in and then hopefully take them all out and see what happens?
Shoot a net like Hiccup, capturing him.
You guys really like to
Toothless.
choose violence. I like your guys' decisions.
He won't like her decisions as much, but
Why is
At
that?
this point,
she likes to help people
at
this
this
more
point-
than we do.
At this
I'm not in
point,
the middle.
At this point, Killian comes over, and is like, "It's time for the meeting. Y'all ready to go into the manor?"
Sure.
You get ushered into the meeting room, and they're all just sitting at they've brought in a long table that sits pretty much everybody. There's 4 seats for you guys on this side of the table, and the head guard sits down with you guys.
So it's just the mayor, the head guard, and the 4 of us. There's no like
So,
main townspeople.
On
or
this side of
anything.
the table, there's 5 of you. There's, to the left of you guys, sitting at the end of the table, is Dykstra. Sitting all the way to the right is Owen, the old man that owned the building that burnt down. And on the other side are 4 people that look like captains of ships. One of them is you notice as the person that sailed you on your voyage.
Is one of them also the person that was technically cheaper, but it was worse?
Yes.
It was a worse deal.
What was his name? The old drunk.
I don't remember. I remember he was drunk, and then he had a shitty ship. That's pretty much it.
One moment. I'm sorry. I've been very ill prepared tonight. I had everything memorized as of a month ago, and then it's been a while.
And then there's me asking questions from like 3 months ago.
Johann was the guy that took you, and Fritz was the cheap guy.
Every time I hear Johann, I want to say Schmidt. Every single time.
Maybe his last name is Schmidt.
Maybe
Oh,
it is.
you never asked.
You did never ask.
Is it Schmidt?
Would you like to ask him?
No.
No.
How do you get to the bottom of it?
At this point, Dykstra is like, I would like to start this meeting, and he looks over to somebody who's sitting in the corner. Go ahead and start the notes. And they have they're gonna be the ones writing the notes. They're the note keeper. And Dykstra is like, you are the people that I trust the most right now. I know a lot of you don't know our adventurers. They have helped us a lot in the past, well, ever since y'all got here a couple months ago. We're
It's been
going through a
months
lot
ago
of...
at this point.
Yeah, your voyage took probably a couple months.
Oh yeah, it at least took a month.
Yeah, your voyage was quite a while.
I forgot how long that took. So
Y'all's adventure started in pretty much springtime, and now it's midsummer.
okay, I forget.
So he's like, I'd like to start this off with saying thank you, everybody who's come here. Right now, the first order of business, I think, is, do we leave or do we stay?
What do you mean leave or stay? Are you worried?
Should we? I am worried. We might go to war, and Stormbreak Castle might be a good place to be. It can hold all of the people in the town. It is basically something that with all of our money, all of our taxes, we've built this place for a dire time such as this. We don't have a lot of defenses on it right now. That's not really we haven't really gotten that far. So really, it might be something that we go to. We can also do trade out of it almost as normal. It would just be slower. We wouldn't make quite as much money. Our shipments would be delayed, but it would be more protection.
So what is the layout of this place again? Because you said it was on a port and that was the easiest access. Everything else was surrounded by walls. And I'm sorry, I'm confused, but with my classes and stuff, I know how like generally setting up on the water makes it safer because you can attack from the water. There's not as many people that'll try and come at you from inland.
We can bring
Because it's
in
not the
one
smartest
ship at a
idea.
time. One ship at a time. It'll be a very slow process, but it's one ship at a time. It is. We've spent a lot of time building it. It might even serve as your guys' bastion if you would prefer it. That's new rules of 2024. Usually each person has their own bastion. If I remember the rules correctly, I've not had a lot of time to read up on 2024 rules. But if you all would like, I can read into the bastion rules, and y'all can pretty much, because we're pretty much running on 2014 rules. There are certain rules that I would like to incorporate. I don't have time to read them all, but There are a lot of 2024 rules that just came out that would be useful to you guys. And I don't really want to go. I can't use the Bastion rules if you all say yes to this, because you all will have the same Bastion and it will be shared with the town. However, if you wish to help the town, you can pretty much use this as your base of operations.
Use the room we're in now, or the place they want to go to.
The Stormbreak Castle.
Place we want to go to.
This town is pretty much the port city is pretty much Dykstra's offering to pretty much take you under his wing, and he would really hope to have you be
Willing to go
and
protect.
help him.
We have 3 days, right?
We have
Yeah.
3 days to decide whether or not we're going to war.
Well, basically 2. It was coming back in 2, right? Or we were
No,
deciding.
he's already back in 3.
They were coming back in 3
days.
Dykstra said in 2 days they're having another town meeting.
Okay, that's what it was.
How about you give us until the town meeting, and we see if we can't find anything suspicious happening in town, in the square, something's going to happen that we can see.
Dykstra says if we're going to move, we need to move now. We're gonna have to put everybody on ships.
How long's the trip from there to the Stormbreak?
It's not long. It's not very far north. We can get everything moved for the most part. We'll have to leave a lot of things behind, but we can move everybody in about 2 days.
You could start moving your civilians there if you please, but you could leave us for the last ship if you guys wanted.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking move the not useful people, and then keep other people behind.
Like the
and
head-
set the trap. So
like the head guard and
anyone useful to fight
Yeah.
them, keep them here, and then get the others to the castle.
Yeah.
And we set up a trap or just something.
Any
Johann
input,
speaks up.
Adeline, because you're very quiet.
I'm taking in information, Devin.
Still, any input?
yeah, we kind of like some input from this corner
Because,
because we're going to.
it's the 3 of us and the mayor.
Dykstra speaks to Owen and is like, Owen, we do have a storage building that you could use there. I know you were the storage building, and I think you wouldn't make as much money. I know the captains, the captains here were paying you money, but the captains aren't going to make as much because they can't make as many voyages because our people unloading and loading the ships are going to be slower because they can only do one at a time. But it is safer.
Is there any way you can also, on the first ship, send people to possibly expand the port so it's not just one ship at a time?
There's only one ship entrance, and the reason is we don't want people to come in. We don't want enemy ships to come in more than one at a time.
That also screws you over from getting out, though, if you need to.
Because
Yep, it is a very fortified position, but it's a last stand effort.
How many entrances is there into Stormbreak from the port? Is
Just
it
the
still
one?
So, I thought you were talking about the port in Port Town.
Oh, Port Town, there's all the ships can leave all at once.
And how many ships do you have total right now?
We have 4 captains, some civilian ships.
And with
we,
all
we
that-
have 4 ships that are army ships.
Army ships?
Yeah, we have it. We have naval,
So if you have
Ships.
how many civilian ships do you have?
a couple.
Just say 3 or 4.
Yeah, like 2.
So an even 10
And
ships.
Yeah, we've got
Roughly.
about 10 ships. We'll say 10 ships total.
It'll take you 2 days if you used all those ships to ship everybody in the Stormbreak.
Johann speaks up and is like, I think this is a good move. We should keep our stuff safe. And by 2 days of getting everybody in there, I think we'll be able to ship a lot of our stuff there too. And Fitz speaks up. He's obviously drunk at this point. It's already... Maybe he was drunk from the night before. It's like 11 a.m. at this point. I second. Takes a sip from his flask.
Act a little bit more drunk. Like, I second!
I second!
He's gotta be that happy, cheery drunk.
Exactly.
Okay, so Dykstra, is there anywhere in the middle of town where anybody would want to poke around, try and find stuff in? Is there anything important in the middle of town in the square?
There's a lot of our shops.
Such as, like, is there anything important in them that somebody would want to steal? Orcs might want to get into thieves' dens.
Well, we have our armor smith and our weapons smith.
And do they hold anything other than the weapons they have on sale? Do they have anything in the back?
They do have some weapons. We have an armory that is for our men. We have weapons there for everybody. But it's pretty much just enough that it's what everybody carries at a normal day. So they just take it on the... They just...
And the orcs just stole bronze, silver, weapons, trinkets, gold.
At this point,
We're not sure
We're not
who
sure if it's the
stole
orcs or...
Thieves' dens. Well, the orcs outside on the outskirts, I mean.
We're not sure if it's the orcs or it's Dunland. We also don't know if...
We don't believe.
We also don't know if
three of us don't believe it could be Dunland. We don't think they have enough strong enough people to come in and steal shit from you. In the
What?
first place.
How many... Wait, you all said they had weapons. How many they had more weapons than their town would need, right? They had 1,200 swords?
The
Roughly, yes.
message said bring 1,200 swords to the dark area.
Right. So obviously they have strong
Yeah,
allies.
we only found a couple dozen swords there.
But I'm pretending I don't know it because I'm not that character anymore.
I think.
Yeah.
I think there's like 10 dozen
Dykstra
swords.
knows, though.
Roughly.
Dijkstra knows that... He's like, my people don't know this, but obviously they have strong allies because they asked for 1,200 swords for Dunland to make. I don't know who would be allies with them, though. Unless they've thrown their lot in with the orcs.
Whoa. Shit, that could be it. They're probably not bluffing about the attack. Because if they're thrown in with the orcs, then they screwed, basically.
So are we gonna do the plan where they ship everybody out and we're on the last ship in there, and then so we can scout out and see if we see anything suspicious, or what's the plan there?
I would say so. I would think so. Does that sound fine? No.
Everybody's pretty much in agreement that everybody should go to Stormbreak Castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say send the people that are the most efficient at moving literally anything on the first and second ship so that they can unload quicker.
Dykstra looks to Killian, the head guard. I want half of your men to be on full rotation, scouting out on the outskirts. Nobody gets in or out after this unless you all know them. You all know the townspeople pretty well. That's part of your job. So anybody who's suspicious, I want you to stop them. We're going to stop trade for about 2 days while we get everything out. On the third day, we're going to pull as many of our trading resources in as possible. As for our adventurers, we'll take care of everything here. Is there anything y'all want to do? Do y'all just want to help us, or do you all want to possibly scout out the orcs, deal with the dragon? Do you want to scout out Dunland? It's really up to you guys.
How
I
long
really
is
appreciate-
the ride to Dunland again?
He's like, I'll give you horses, you'll get there within a day if you want to scout that out. But they seem to know you, so you'll have to do it at night.
So it's probably not a good idea to go there in the
I can cast Unseemful Servant and place it in one of the most important areas, and it can stay watch overnight and see if it's anything. I had to be sitting within 60 feet, but I can find a crevice or a hidey hole in the square, which is 60 feet away. Since of my size, I can be hidden.
I don't want to split up though.
But I'd still be in the town.
Like our town or Dunland?
Our town.
Oh.
Like, so see if what's been trying to get into every store if they show up. Because mind you, the unseen servant, it cannot be seen. It does not have a form, and it does what I command.
Dykstra says, I don't think that's necessary because we're trying to get everything out, and half of the guards, since they're not on watch, will be keeping a tight watch on everything, and some of them will be transferring to Stormbreak Castle to keep watch over that as well. It's gonna be rough, but it's also heavily fortified as far as walls go.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's the idea.
Say do it anyways and have him keep a watch on your guys' guards.
Because for the past however long this has been happening, your guards have been getting swindled from behind their noses, and they haven't been able to catch them, and they can't catch any side of anybody.
Would all four of you be able to do that? I don't want to send one person.
You gotta find somebody stealthy. I'm the most stealthiest one of us here.
I mean,
He looks at you specifically. I'll procure you with leather armor if you don't already have it. Your paladin armor is pretty loud.
You like it, adventure buddy?
all I think of is Tyson in the Percy Jackson movie.
So,
Just cans and bag.
do you all want to try to figure out this thieves guild or whatever's been stealing our stuff while we try to head out?
Do you want? Do you guys want to try to talk to the dragon at all, or are we just gonna?
That's
I don't
That's a
think-
bad idea.
Okay.
Well, if we're gonna be
That's what I kind of figured is to not
I
talk
mean,
to
if
the
it was
dragon.
a bronze or
If it was a nicer dragon and not an evil one,
Not a red dragon.
so probably not.
Because that could attack on sight and wouldn't care.
probably.
But
I mean, it hasn't cared so far, so probably.
Well, if we put the paladin with the halfling, where's the paladin gonna hide? Well, you kind of want more stealth-based options or ranged options. You don't want really melee. And since I'm maybe a warlock, but I have some melee attacks that can deal a lot of damage if they're in chainmail or any armor. It deals more damage. But we could have a D.
Unlimited
I am literally a very dangerous shock of rock.
Is Ginger over there?
Wait, so Dykstra wants to send us to someone?
Yeah, he wants to send me and you on the stealth mission to search
He's
out
like,
the
no, I want all of you on the stealth mission.
all of us.
But that won't, well, we can go behind his back later and just say two of us go. That's later.
He's like, I don't want to split you up. I know you all went into the other town and successfully stealthed them and tricked them. If the four of you try to figure out where our stuff has been going, I think that's a good.
Well, if he doesn't like them already, I haven't been there, but I already mouthed off to him. He's gonna want me dead. He'll make me a targeted threat.
He's like, I think you will do just fine.
So we're all
This
gonna
is a
post
bullshit.
I think we're all gonna look over stuff,
Alright.
and then
I mean, it does make sense.
Adeline, what do you think? Do you think 4 people on a stealth mission is too much?
Yes.
I think it'll be fine. Usually we can get through it and somehow we do it. Into the village, right?
You're just the proposed idea is that y'all are trying to figure out and investigate whoever's been stealing everything.
is there any way we can get the weaponsmith and armor to work on a bow for the dragon while we're still loading up the ships and everything, though? Like, how long would that take? I'm assuming it'd take way too
Take a
long.
while.
If they don't have one already started or like plans for it yet, probably way too long.
Dykstra is like, we do have a main weaponsmith, an armor smith, but what are you all talking about? Are you talking about like a ballista?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna need almost like a. I think we should probably do that in our fortification. Maybe we can.
So if your
maybe we can.
weaponsmith and armorsmith don't already have plans, have them start making one.
I'm sure they'll be able to do just fine, and I'll have townspeople help them out in the building of those. Do you want ballistas in the fortification? The Stormbreak Castle.
It'd be nice to have them in both places, to be honest, but
We're gonna leave here in about 3 days.
How
The dragon strike
It's
about.
probably going to take way too long for them to make one and effectively use it there. So it's
Yeah.
probably better to get the plans and the stuff to make one and just put it together at the fortress.
y'all.
So you just do that
Okay.
for them.
Dijkstra's like, I'll let you all put together your own plan for how to figure out who's been stealing our stuff, because we also don't need anybody to catch wind of what we're doing. So, honestly, I think it'd be a really good idea for y'all to be in town to try to catch anybody who might be acting suspicious in town. Killian, head guard, I expect you to have half your men keep watch, but I also want you personally to take a couple of your men and start going around to the townspeople, and I want some of them to go, I want some of them to stay here, stay quiet, go about their normal lives, but we need to start getting people on ships. So over the next 2 days, you need to do all that. Try not to cause a panic. It's not. They don't know about the 1,200 swords that Dunlin talked about.
So they probably think that his threat is fake, which it could still be, but
We just don't want to cause a panic. Also, I want one of your better men to start. I think archers would be a really good idea, and we also want some people to be able to actually start training people in archery and hand-to-hand combat. And we have some extra swords and stuff, especially from what we stole from Dunlin, some spears, in case they break through the walls. And we also need to come up with a plan of attack if we have enemy ships coming in. Killian, I'll trust that to you. That's your job. Captains, you need to be getting as many ships to and from as possible. Any last questions?
I'd like to ask, like, who's taking the notes? Because you kind of mentioned that earlier, and then it
I-
wasn't clarified who's taking this.
It's my note taker over here.
Hmm.
He's got the notes for today.
Good.
Is he, like, trustworthy then?
He's pretty much my right hand man and goes with me always.
Hmm.
I'm not very good at taking notes, I will admit. My brain is on too many things, so he is with me at all times.
Can I do another perception check like I did earlier? See if I see anything in the room like that could be sidestepping.
Yeah, you can go for it.
no, no, card. So I want it for something else. I don't want
Nope, it's 4.
You don't see anything that is out of the ordinary. You don't see any body language that would suspect anybody of wrongdoing.
What would you do?
Dykstra is like, I suggest you all start tonight. Probably get some extra rest in if you can. Also, maybe you should check out the underground sewage. Oh my gosh. Check out the sewer. Check out the sewers like you did last time. That's where the Thieves Guild was operating last time. Honestly, we've been too busy. We kind of should have probably set a guard or two there, but we really didn't. So maybe at night, y'all should check that out. That should probably be your first plan. And after that, I think you'll come up with something to go around town and make sure nothing's going amiss. With that, this meeting is adjourned.
So, we're gonna see some sights.
Going back to the sewers.
I mean, we could. Well,
It's about noon time.
we could still do the thing where I put my unseen servant in one of those areas to overlook, while I hide somewhere in a hidey hole in the middle, 60 feet away. If there is one, I need to go.
There's a sewage entrance over by the stream, or the small
Is this in the middle?
river that's in town that goes. There's a small river, and in that river, stream, whatever it is, there's an entrance underground that they went last time, and that I suppose if you wanted to put your unseen servant in the entrance to that, while you all went and took a nap.
Good.
That way you're well rested for tonight. So if you want to go do that, Killian goes up to you. The mayor is going to pay your room and board for as long as you're going to be working with us.
As he should.
So go ahead and go back to the tavern and rest up.
There will be people keeping watch, right? You said? Okay.
Around the outskirts of the city.
Okay, so I'll go over to the secret entrance underground
Mm-hmm.
and put my unseen servant there.
Yep.
And have him keep watch, and then I'll go meet up with these guys again at the tavern.
Sounds good. Then you'll take a rest.
But as how am I getting through there? How am I walking through the town to get there?
It's over by the port, so it's on the coast,
Okay.
and at the coast there's kind of like a small
Wait, no, I
stream.
can't. 60 feet, or else it dissipates.
Oh. Well, then maybe you should. There is the remnants of the storage building you could camp out at. It is right next to the entrance.
Is there any kind of hidey hole or any little crevice I could sneak into where nobody would see me?
You could go into the remnants and sit in a corner.
Is there anything in that building that I could cover myself up with? Like a tattered cloth? Or
Yeah, that works.
How big is a tattered cloth? About 4 feet? About 5 feet? 6 feet? How big is it?
You can find a cloth or there's a. Oh, sorry. Also, this is Ginger, our new cat.
Ginger.
She seemed abandoned at my parents' place here in town, and
We took her in.
we put it on Facebook, and nobody in Newton wanted to claim the cat, so Tanya was like, it's ours now, and it's cold here, and it was about to snow, so we now have another cat. Socks so thrilled about it, but he'll get over it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have another mascot. We have 2 mascots now.
Yay.
But yeah, the entrance to the sewage is right next to the port.
Is there any other way throughout the sewer tunnels? Can they pop up in the middle of the square? Can they pop up right behind the buildings they want to go to? It's just right there.
Yep.
Okay. So what kind of? You said a tarp or a tattered cloth?
There's a tarp,
How big is a tarp?
8 feet by 8 feet.
Perfect. Well, I'll hook it up to a sign. I'll cut off little pieces of it and make it look like it got scorched, and I'll hide behind that with
Okay.
a little peephole that I can see through.
Okay.
Just to make sure nothing came behind it. And I'm right against the wall, right? It's like this
Yep,
kind of wall
you're in the
fully
corner.
built.
It's burnt down. Like if it rains, you're gonna have a tarp though. So
So like nothing can see me from behind if I'm laying down there.
then y'all go to the tavern, get some rest, and then you'll meet him at night.
Well, they probably didn't know I stayed there because I didn't tell them I was gonna do that.
Do you want to tell them?
Oh, it's kind of too late for that. So
And no, like you were just discussing your plan with me. You're still all together.
Yeah.
You didn't break yet, so
yeah. So I'll tell them that. And
you'll
then-
tell them that. Then they'll meet up with you.
Yeah.
Everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll take a short break, and we will come back at nightfall after you all are well rested. Okay, and we're back. So they wake up. They head to. What's your character's name?
Zephyr.
They head to Zephyr, and they walk into the burnt down port building, and they're kind of looking around.
I just peek over the tarp and look out.
Sure. You peek over the tarp, look out, you see your party members.
And, hi guys, how you doing? What y'all just looking around for?
I'm still like half asleep at this point.
You're
So I
still
just
half
stand
asleep.
there.
He looks half dead. He's just looking at me like he still doesn't like me, and she's just being herself.
She's like being herself.
Okay. So your spell didn't really pick up anything. It thought your servant thought it heard something at certain points, but not really enough to tell you.
What it sound like?
Rustling,
Rustling in leaves and wood.
like footsteps, but I it's probably going crazy. I didn't really hear it all the time.
Rustling. There's gotta be something you can rustle in, like rustling in water, rustling in leaves, rustling in bushes, brush. There's a bunch of kind of thing you bristle in.
Water, maybe.
So you heard, where'd it come from? Did it come sound like down below or around?
Like
Was it
Within-
water?
within
was
the
it
sewers.
raining out?
within the sewers.
Okay.
Okay.
So y'all.
Gotta execute this.
Yep. What do y'all want to do?
Do an experience. So I tell them because they can't see him or hear him because it's only.
Yeah.
So I tell them what's going on. That he heard something down. It sounded like down in the sewers. Something was rustling around in the waters. And then, do we want to go down there? Do we want to have somebody stand guard? Because after 60 feet, this guy who's watching for us is gone.
Well, I don't really care to go in the sewers again because, well, actually, that wasn't that bad. Is this the same place we went into the sewer to find the thieves' guard? Thieves'
Yeah.
guild?
Yep,
So
same
we're
sewer.
just going in the same,
Same
place.
sewer.
Okay, sure.
Do we, should we
I'll smother another motherfucker with pillows.
Oh, this is. Oh, you smother people with pillows?
Yeah.
I do it with.
Not like my character would know what that is, but
Last time
I do.
Last time I smothered somebody, I used their intestines.
So do we need
Fuck.
someone to stand guard? Do we need someone to stand guard or no?
I don't think.
Because I'll post up outside, but unless we don't need someone.
I feel like we're fine.
Alright.
Well, he could have his little dude hide behind us.
But
Run
it'd be
behind us.
maybe 60 feet, so or he can just walk with us.
Yeah, but
He can also mend, and they can't see him, so I could mend. If somebody got damaged, I can mend other people.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay, so it's official then. We go.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, y'all climb down. It's the same sewer, water in the middle, and this wasn't at the point where the podcast was going on. Like, we hadn't recorded any of this, so they don't know any of this, but y'all have been here before. Sewer going through. There's a walkway on either side of the water.
Do we hear anything out of
The water is about 6 feet wide. Y'all don't hear anything yet.
Can I do a magic thing? Perception again. See if I detect anything. For a third time. See if I fail.
Is it just dark?
Yeah.
I can see perfectly in dim light, in dark.
You three have
I
dark
have dark
vision.
Yeah.
You have a sword that can light up 60 feet. Would you like to turn that on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just need a mark.
So he's lighting the way.
Okay.
It is perfectly normal within 60 feet. It's just a normal passage. Y'all don't hear anything. Would you like to continue?
Mm-hmm.
Can I do that quick check? So we're still like in the beginning area, but we just got down into it.
Yep.
If
You got the entrance.
if my unseen server couldn't hear it, you only hear a little bristling. Can I do a little perception check to see if I see anything or
You don't see anything.
anything magical like or nothing?
Nope.
Okay.
Just a normal sewage.
Okay.
It smells a little bit.
I
Pennywise.
wonder why.
I wonder why.
He's just gonna. Hiya, George.
So y'all continue. You hit a point where it splits off. You can go left, or you can go right.
Not splitting up. Left or right?
I'm good with you.
That's up to you guys. I am
We're
good.
going left.
Oh.
Shit, okay, we're going
Wait,
left.
wait, did you guys do last time? I haven't been here. I don't know what the hell's going on. I
don't
don't
even
see.
remember.
I don't remember. I don't remember
idea.
directions of where we went last time. I just know where we ended up.
Analysis.
I thought we did go left last time. We went left and then the door was
Did
on the
you
left.
remember
and then we
somehow?
went right.
I'm just here, man. I'm the DM.
Oh,
Exactly.
I know, but like, do you remember that encounter at all? Whether we went
You
right or
explored
left?
everything.
We explored everything.
Yeah, because it was like a square type thing. There was a door on the one side with the chest that was spooky, and then the other side was the storage room, and then
Didn't we find something down there though? Is
Yeah.
that where we?
We found the weird dragon. We got the plates from it down there.
I don't know.
No.
No. That's on the island.
Yeah, damn
I
it.
don't know, man. I'm just here. I'm new here. I can't see anything. I can just see in the dark. I
It
can
was
just
like a
magic.
donut area there.
yeah, that was past the like square.
Is that where, Orc got, trapped by like a bunch of these things?
No, that was the island.
Nice.
See, that's the thing. I remember the island more than I remember this. The only reason I remember this is because there were like beds like this, and that I smothered one of them with a pillow. And then there was some desk that we raided because those were the people that were
That's where we got the
stealing stuff
coordinates
from.
for the island.
As we get down further, do we hear anything?
You hit the T.
Yeah.
So you're going left or right? Left?
Left.
Okay.
Left. You hit a point where it goes right. You continue right. And you can either keep going, or to the left, there's a passageway with a door. Which way would you like to go?
Let's go to the door.
To the door?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. You go up to the door.
Does it seem like a never-ending corridor on the other side, or is it just an enclosed door?
It's just a wooden door.
Okay, so you can't see in it.
You can't see it.
Is there any light shimmering out from underneath?
No, there's no light.
So it's just dark.
The only light is from his sword.
Okay. Shall we wait to go through the door?
Yeah, I just said we walked. She said walked.
Yeah, maybe we can open the door with the freaking handle.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
You open the door.
You
Light.
don't have to give me shit. I remember.
Light shines through immediately from his sword. It is a small room. And there is not a whole lot. It's just a storage room. You see some iron ingots. You see some gold, some silver, some bronze. Not a lot, but a little. You see some watches, some trinkets, some jewelry. It's all just in a pile at the center of the room. Nothing on the shelves.
Is there any beds or anything in there with that?
Nope.
It's just a little storage room full
Just
of
a little
shelves.
storage room full of shelves. Shelves are empty.
Where is the pile of all this stuff? Is it scattered
Right
about?
in the center.
Can I like volunteer / push Zephyr towards it and see if anything happens?
Can I do a magic
Can
perception
I-
first?
Okay.
You can, roll magic perception.
Gonna fail again. 20.
Nothing.
No magic, no nothing.
No, nothing.
Can we move the shelves and see if there's any holes, cracks in the back of them?
The shelves are just shelves. They're just wooden shelves, and there's just brick behind it.
So there's no.
This whole sewer system is brick, and it's just brick, and there's been shelves that have put up.
So there's nothing we can do to move anything on them. There's no signs of crevices, creeks, anything.
Nope. It's just a storage room with pile of shit in the middle.
Yeah. Shit, but it looks like the stolen property. What was.
Looks like the stolen property. You found it.
Maybe. Or if it's just a little bit that dropped. You never know.
I don't know.
We killed all the people last time, though, right?
Yeah, y'all killed all the people last time.
So it could be either a New Thieves Guild or something stinky going on here.
I'm gonna ask you to like go grab this stuff.
Okay, I can do that. So I go over, grab all the stuff.
There's a lot of stuff.
How much is a lot?
Like, heavy enough that a halfling's not going to be able to carry it all.
Ours!
But like no traps went off.
No traps, no nothing.
No?
Okay, then I'll help pick stuff up.
I guess I will too.
Ours!
So everybody kind of puts everything in their pack, and it's pretty heavy, but everybody's got... He's waddling around
Am
with
I trudging?
a bunch of stuff.
Am I trudging? At this
Everybody's trudging around with stuff.
But I'm worse off because I'm smaller and I'm to the ground and I'm a muffle now.
I mean, you'd have to take less stuff, but with everybody carrying their... How do I put this?
Significant amount of weight that they can still walk.
Yes, y'all can still walk. Y'all divvied it up. It's in your packs. It wasn't a lot of stuff.
I have 1 gold coin. Ours has a giant pack.
But y'all are like trudging along. You've got a lot of stuff. So, well, where would you like to go next?
Well, we had to go back in the hallway.
I was gonna say the other way was keep going.
Yeah, keep
straight
going.
because the door was on the left, right?
Yep.
So
Keep going straight. Okay. You hit a point where it turns right. And y'all keep going. To the left is 2 double doors. And you see light below them.
Can I send my unstable servant through the door to see it?
Does your
Oh wait, no, it doesn't.
servant have to open the doors?
Well, it doesn't have a form, so I don't know if
It doesn't have a form.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a form, but he doesn't know if it can just go through.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like an apparition or not.
Let me Let me see. I haven't played with the Warlock before, so I don't know what the rules are like.
I'll have to figure it out. No.
One moment, please.
Invisible mindless shape was formed in an unoccupied space on the ground within range. So I don't think you can go through the door. Nope.
No.
Now.
Nah.
So there's a light.
There's a light under the door.
Well, if we talk really loud, they'll hear us. They come out and they say hi if there's anybody in there.
Wasn't there light coming? I don't know if it was from his door, but wasn't there light also coming out of the other room that we were just in?
No.
No.
It was just his sword.
It was just a door.
So something could really be preoccupying that, or there could just be a torch lit under there for some reason.
I think we should go in. I mean, we were investigating because of the wrestling in the first place.
I vote Orcs goes first.
I was gonna send you in.
Motherfucker, you are not killing me today. I'll kill you first.
You won't die. I can revive you. Trust me.
I don't trust you at all. You don't even talk to me yet. You're trying to kill me.
Well.
I'm
I didn't try to
chaotic.
kill you. I just was testing the waters with you.
Fine, I'll go over to the door, gently open it a little bit. Does it creak at all or anything?
Let's
Stealth
go for
check?
Oars. Oars decided to. Devin decided to
Go off.
go to the bathroom, not within the break.
So if I would to do that, would I be making a stealth check?
I'm just waiting for him.
I guarantee you he's gonna barrel through that damn door.
So
I'm sorry, no, it's not.
So there's light coming out from under the doors.
Yeah, he was
Mainly
trying to
from-
shove him
because-
through the
because-
door.
yeah,
I heard
Because
that.
you've got water going under the doors, and you see the light from under there, and a little bit from like the walkway.
So if I went over and tried to open the door, could I do a stealth check to see if anybody catches me or not, if somebody's in there?
I mean,
Or if I can send my apparition,
you can try.
what's the roll for it?
You can open the door.
Can I let my
And-
unseen servant go in there since he can't be seen?
Well, after thinking about this, your unseen servant could swim under it.
That's true. Yeah, I'll have him swim under it and see if there's anything in there.
Okay. Your unseen servant swims under and swims back and reports that there are 8 orcs in the room.
I knew you wanted to send me,
Yeah.
bitch. Well, so I'll tell them that there are 8 orcs in there in the room. Oh no! Who we send first? Who we send first? Or what we gonna do? Yeah!
Send the half orc that got bullied as a child. By orcs. He wasn't. I guess I'll go first.
Are we gonna barrel through? Or are we gonna do this strategically?
Just walk in like you own the place. And
Is everybody just going to be like, hey,
Oh, no,
what's
he-
up?
What
You go
are
in
you
and we hide
doing
around the
in
corners
that
and-
swamp?
see what happens. Or like, are you thinking you can negotiate with them?
doing in my swamp?
Yes.
I mean, I could try and just talk to him.
I don't
Hey,
think
what's
that's
up,
gonna
guys?
I don't think it's gonna work, but like I
Orcs.
could.
You got like a disguise that kind of matches a little
Can I
bit.
briefly get something ready to
No.
shoot in
Alright.
there?
You want to try to go in by yourself and try to talk to him?
Just like a couple steps, right?
Knock on the door. Ambush.
Yeah.
It's whatever y'all want to do.
That's my vote.
Wait,
What is?
my unseen can start a fire. Could I burn the door open?
I feel like that set
That's
off some
not-
alarms.
If
They'd
only,
immediately just come through. That wouldn't do anything.
No,
Where-
if only we had Baylor. He could have actually done his old fire down that way, straight through the door.
I have an Eldritch Flash. I touch people and they get shocked, so...
Well, okay. Does your little shadow person know exactly where the orcs are in the room?
He should be, because you can see everything in the room.
There's
So what
in
if
the-
what
in-
if hear me out. What if the door is cracked open enough that Adeline can shoot through it at some of the orcs?
Is there a way that could happen?
I mean, as soon as one of them gets shot, they're probably going to be alarmed. So, like, it's whether or not we can get their health down enough.
I could maybe have my thing. Are they are all the so my unseen server comes back out, tells me the information. Are the orcs distracted by something?
Okay, so the orcs are at the other end of the room.
How far is that?
It's
Yeah, how big is the room?
the room's probably
Come on, grab a marker, draw it on the table for us.
Where's the marker?
okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
Because we're gonna end up using it here in a second anyway.
No
Might as well draw it.
Yeah, I'll draw it.
So what's this?
I'm assuming this is the entrance.
I'm assuming that's the entrance. Yes.
Looks like an igloo.
These are the doors.
Okay, so this is where the orcs are.
Yeah. So it's a little like 4x4, 3x3 room.
3x2. That's 3x3. Dude, come on.
He did it wrong.
That's off center too, dude.
Devin!
So that's the water. This is stream going around the sewer system. I'm assuming. Yeah. So that's the water. That's like a reservoir right here.
Yep. And then there's bridges here.
Oh, yeah, I remember this place.
And it's a full walkway around this way.
Bridges here.
This is water. This is a bridge into a center area where there's another bridge to there. Yeah, ignore that water.
And then there's water here. Water here. Or sewage.
Gross.
Well, I might be going for a sewage swim.
And like
Oh boy.
there's also some water here. Because like all the sewage is coming in.
I can summon a familiar. Summon a familiar on top of their head, push them into the water.
This is a really shitty drawing.
Books are expensive, man.
But that's not as bad
So-
as any of my manga purchases, though. That's
So
the
bridge,
worst
bridge,
part.
walkway.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're right here. I'm assuming.
You're on the other side of these doors.
Oh, shit. Wait. So we're right here.
Yep.
This is the little storage room, but it goes in.
No, the storage room is all the way back here.
Yeah.
Ah,
We
okay.
have
So
to
how
walk
big's the
down corridor.
storage room they're in?
It's huge, man. It's huge.
How big's storage room, Malachi?
Storage room is all the way back there. Forget about the storage room right now.
How big's the room the orcs are in, Malachi?
This room.
This
This entire room.
is where they are.
5,
They're on
15.
the other side of the room from where we are in the entrance. They're over here.
That's a giant ass room.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's about 80 feet.
80 feet.
So my
100 feet.
unseen only could go to a little bit over halfway.
Yep. Enough to see that the orcs, there's kind of, and actually, I remember how I set this up last time now.
I think you said you do?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Good.
I was being stupid.
Yeah.
Get the bigger eraser. That's gonna take days if you try and do that. It's there. It's somewhere.
Go look for it, Devin.
I mean, go look for it. You're already standing up, damn it.
Thank you.
go look for it.
You're standing up. It's easier for you to get it.
So, all of this is also a walkway. It's just there's water under it.
Yeah. So it's like a bridge.
This is where the beds were. Or
Yep, there's beds lined along here and along here. So anything outside of this,
Back here is like a desk where they keep
Yeah.
information and stuff.
Orcs aren't that smart.
They're not, but it was down there before, so I'm saying that it's down there.
Yeah, but orcs
and the orcs are kind of huddled up over here.
but orcs aren't naturally that smart to do this all on their own.
Nope.
Something's going on here. Anybody have an explanation for me?
How many are there?
8. And it's
So 2 for each of us.
ah shit! How much health do the orcs have?
He's not gonna tell you
He
that.
never
Gotta
told
find
us.
out, man.
Ah!
That's. We already have the tokens for it, dude.
Yeah, tokens are right out here. We got more tokens.
They're different colors, but like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we'll use these.
Okay, so there's 8 of those.
Is one of them purple?
Yeah.
It's like the leader or something? I would assume.
I'm assuming.
Keep it this way. It's more confusing.
Supreme Leader. Okay. So what we want to do, guys? Wait, could they hear the door opening? Will the door creak? I don't want to know.
They're gonna know it's something.
They're gonna know anyways, it doesn't matter.
I still think you should go in and try and like feel it out and hopefully not get sus. I mean, if anything, they're so far away we can round the corner before they get close.
plan of attack.
What do you say?
And it looks
He said we'll talk about our plan of attack.
Just plan.
less assuming if it's one person walks in and then just surprise. I don't know.
Is the center of the room elevated or is it all at the same
Level.
You can't hear me for shit.
Sorry, our DM decided to go in the middle without going on break.
I'm pretty sure it is all leveled. Cause I don't remember him saying anything last time.
I don't think it was because someone was able to go through the water and
Yeah.
get up onto here.
Oh, yeah, like
So I think it's all the same level. So never mind. I was gonna say if this was raised up enough, have you guys low and towards the ground and like sneak in behind me, but then have me like be the front of this.
I will also say that I remember that he said that you can't just like jump, like your character.
Yeah, you have to get down. You move less space, but you can get across it in a turn.
Yeah, it's just not easy.
I'm just tiny.
So it'll probably slow him down a lot. This is all the same level, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are
Yeah,
y'all doing?
I'll just.
Are you gonna walk up and be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
How's it going, guys?
I guess I'll try that. I don't see any other option, and I'll just yell for them, because if they start coming at me or whatever, then do that.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
That works.
You're gonna. So you're gonna kind of open the door, and everybody's gonna be on the other side.
Yeah, I'll slowly open the door, hoping that it doesn't creak. I'm assuming it's going to because that's my luck. But
Can I summon a familiar before he goes in? So I have a companion before combat.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
So
I mean, we end up having to
do you
roll for initiative.
do
so
you
can
want to
get
just
one.
open the door and are you pretending to be one of them? Like, what's going on?
Well,
I'm not gonna pretend to be one of them because I shouldn't know that they're there. I'm just gonna walk in acting like I'm just checking stuff out, and then pretend to be all friendly with them.
Okay.
Say you're having a tea party and they're all invited.
Oh God.
Okay.
What? Wait. What kind of weapons would they have?
What kind of weapons do they have? I asked my unseen servant what kind of weapons they had in there.
Seems like great axes.
So they have big bashy axes.
So, they're orcs. Want to go for an axe throwing contest? Instead of a tea party, axe throwing contest? I think that would be something they might be into.
Okay.
And then we need to hide.
Yeah, if you can lure them out around this corner, then we just
Well, get them
somehow.
Get them rid of
I
their
doubt
weapons.
that that's gonna
Yeah,
happen,
no,
but
but
like,
if
sure,
we get
I
it
can
goes
that
try.
far, then-
If
If
they
it goes that well,
Yeah.
sure.
If they actually go with him and throw their axes, it's like, where's your weapons now?
They're gonna go out the door, and then we're gonna be there.
Well, unless he leads them off the other
I'm turning my
way.
sword off, by the way, so it doesn't illuminate the hallway.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll walk in pretending I'm searching the area for something.
Okay. So you walk in. You open the door. You're gonna be on the left or right side because that's water. Up until
I'm up to here.
Okay, yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
roll a d20 for.
I have
Okay. Roll a d20 for stealth.
One.
one.
Not one.
They hear the door open.
Yep.
I was gonna say you were.
You come in. You hear.
Yeah, let's roll for deception. Not one.
Voice
Fuck.
in Orcish. Go. Who's there?
I do or they do?
They,
They.
Ew.
I'm sorry.
they
I heard you
said.
said you hear voice in Orcish and said
They're
who's
orcs,
there?
Devin.
I know they're orcs, but like
Okay.
In Orcish, somebody says, "Who's there?"
It's me, Father.
It's me, Father. I've come for you.
I missed you.
is just a weary traveler looking for shelters for the night.
You sound like an orc, but not fully an orc.
Racist.
Who sent you?
No one sent me. I am trying to hide from the townspeople.
Are you an orc of old or a new one?
What the fuck?
Oh.
Dude,
Old.
orc of old.
Lie on your resume. Lie.
Roll persuasion.
God damn.
Nat 20, please.
14.
Oh.
It passes.
Yes!
Oh.
It wasn't a 1. I don't care. It passed.
Are you, he asks, are you willing to pledge yourself to the new master?
I am.
Come where we can see you. Cross the bridge.
Just to here to the here.
Where you have your finger currently.
Wait, so question: they can see him all the way over here.
They only can see 60 feet.
Apparently they're blind as hell.
So they can see
I can see 60 feet
They-
with dark
they
sight,
can-
so
they can see from
they can see the same
roughly over
distance.
there, a little bit more, but
So I'm going.
they see him and
But
he's
we don't know this
definitely
information.
there's definitely
So,
Yeah.
well,
Can we hear what they're saying?
Yeah,
from
we should
here?
be able to hear because the door's open.
but,
That, or he
Yeah.
can have his little dude
y'all
looking in.
y'all
and telling
y'all
him
can
shit
hear.
anyways.
Y'all can hear.
but either way, we don't know how far they can see.
That
he
and
just
they
said
heard-
60 feet.
Yeah,
No,
but they heard
but-
the door open, so if you open it again, they're gonna hear
But
someone
you didn't
else
close the
come
door.
You,
never
you
see-
open the door, you didn't close it, so they can hear.
in. Okay, so they can hear. They could technically sneak in.
Yeah, because they couldn't see him from over here.
But why do we want to risk sneaking?
Yeah, I think.
I think we wait and see how this plays out
Yeah.
before we just run in and then throw
Yeah.
it all out. I say we just see what
Well, it
happens.
doesn't matter because like I can't. Technically, I'm not supposed to be talking to you guys anyways.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I'm
far
saying.
enough away.
It's
I
We're
like
can't
you
talk
talking
to
to each
you.
other. We're just gonna sit out here.
Yeah.
You're no fun.
So-
You're usually the killing bitch.
Well, yeah, he's gonna lure him out, and then we're gonna fucking
Maybe.
maybe we'll see what happens, or he. Well,
Within
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I could get jumped by all 8 of them.
Maybe I can.
the orcs were all. You can see now. You can see now that you can see now that there was orcs kind of huddling amongst one with a staff, and he comes out, and they were kind of over a desk. You see, there's beds along here, beds along here.
Yeah,
There's 4 on each side.
I remember the layout.
And he's like, "You're a half orc."
Devin.
Yes.
Interesting. I do not remember the orcs of old being half orc, but I suppose that could be a possibility. Do you know of the new master?
I have heard rumors of one.
Are you willing to fight?
I am.
Good.
As he takes a sip of his Corona.
He takes a sip from his flask.
Corona.
These aren't just any orcs. They are, you could see, young, well trained, seeming so, very, very fit, I should say.
Rude.
Except for the one leader with a staff.
Makes sense.
How can I trust you?
I can prove my faith.
How do you plan on doing that?
The same way you've gotten these other orcs to follow you.
I respect your. You know what? I respect that. These orcs were assigned to me by our new master. But you know what? Your response makes sense considering probably what you come from. We are under what the common folk probably say is the gray man, the undead one, whatever you say. And we are in league with Dunland to take over the world. The Dunland are servants to us. I'm assuming you've heard of Dunland since you are an old orc.
Yes.
Good. Do you know much about Dunland?
No, I know rather little other than passing a little while ago, headed down here or up here, whichever way it is. I can't remember.
Then you must have heard of us already. If you're in league with us. Unless you were with that group.
A group?
You don't.
I have been on my own for a very long time.
Roll
I-
persuasion again.
shit. Oh, shit.
6. God damn it. I know that doesn't pass.
I heard of a group that had a half orc. Now that I remember,
Oh, no, bro.
he was with a party of a group of adventurers. Surrender now.
Here we go!
The fuck? What am I supposed to respond to with this?
Surrender for what?
For what reason?
Because I believe you to be in league with the other side, and I've probably said too much.
How can... There's no way to prove I would be this person you claim.
That is true. As you can see, he kind of... all the orcs behind him kind of draw their great axes.
Of course.
Surrender now, he says again. Lay down your axe.
Just
That's not right.
Oh no, bro. Well, at least you got 60 feet on him.
Well, yeah, but like, that doesn't...
Run away!
You can take a second, decide what you want to do. This went really well up until it didn't.
Dude, your rolls fucked us!
Well, I don't know how they clocked you. I didn't understand that part. I was like zoned out.
The other... No.
Persuasion.
No,
He said
before that.
he passed through Dunlands, so...
So that he should have known about this place because of that?
No, that he should
I
have
should have heard of
Oh, heard
them
of it.
because of that. But just because I passed through it doesn't mean I
Well,
heard
but
of it.
also there was a half orc
in that adventurer party.
in that adventurer party that raided them.
Yeah.
So
You're being singled out.
you kind of fucked yourself there.
So it's either get back to us, or...
The last thing he said to me was for me to drop my axe, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I just respond with, I don't think I will.
Ah, shit! Here we go!
Pull some Captain America out of my ass. I don't think I will.
No, I don't think I will!
You don't think you will?
Oh, shit. Well, can I look at these two like...
Well,
Just sitting over here in disappointment, just like leaning against the wall.
Here we go!
As you should.
This is a
Like,
bad
it's
idea. It was a
Yeah,
bad
it
idea.
was.
well then, I guess you are an enemy then.
I'm just gonna...
Do you want to do anything from that response?
Slice him across the face.
He's
go,
60
go.
feet away!
Oh,
One, two.
throw your axe at him.
I'm pretty sure I can't throw my axe that far and with good
Wait,
accuracy.
You
thought you
have
had tiny
you have
ones.
throwing axes. I think you have 3 of them.
Tiny axes.
I know,
But-
Well, you're 35 feet.
I don't have shit mentioned for small axes.
You should have 3. Oh wait, you traded them. Never mind.
You mean the javelins that I had?
Oh, you have
Or whatever?
javelins too. You did have throwing
I
axes.
had some of...
Yeah, but you
I
traded
had
them.
them, but
you
I
have
think I-
javelins too. But
What's the range on
you're also away from your party, so I will give you the opportunity. You can either throw a javelin
I
before
don't
combat
have it.
starts.
I think I traded them for something else.
Oh, okay. Then, or you can take a step back into the darkness for them.
Would it have been possible to like run out if we had our wizard and then just like lock them in there forever and then let them die of like dehydration and starvation?
Well, they'd be drinking sewer water.
Starvation. Would that have been a possibility?
Good idea.
Well, I think
What does the
sex-
demonic symbol do?
Huh?
Immediately go
Demonic symbol.
every single time. Something
Nothing.
goes wrong.
Really?
For us at least, but like still, I hate it. Yeah, I step back towards the door, out of his
Weak.
sight.
Disappointed, Devin.
So, do you want to try to make a break for the door?
Sure. I'm gonna
Okay.
go for it.
No, you don't. You don't have
No?
to roll for it. They chase after you,
Oh god.
Oh, here we go.
and they're probably going to be
Splitting up.
So now
splitting up.
we can still surprise attack.
But from where?
And by the time you hit the door,
I figured I got to this point and his dude knows that I'm there and they
Yeah.
came in. I didn't figure
My
I'd
little
make it to
specter's
the
still
door.
right here.
you rush through. You
I figured his little dude was watching me the entire
Yeah, he
time,
was.
and after I said
Yeah.
I don't
you know
think
he's
I will,
you know
I
he's
said,
running.
Yeah, so I'm informing these guys of, hey guys, he's being chased. He's running back towards us right now.
He runs through the door. What do y'all decide to do?
Can we wait and see if they come through and then we can surprise them and like clothesline them? with the
Uh,
sword?
As that,
Or do we just dip out? I don't know. I want to
Well-
single that guy out and get him alone.
I,
But
you can't really single somebody out who's going to be behind everybody because these are all trained
just kill the
combatants.
people in the front.
Then do you want to do that?
I
I'm
think
gonna
we
move
should-
I'm gonna move my guy right here and make sure he stays watch so I can still know where everything is.
Okay.
Or they just don't follow us out.
Well, where are they at right now? Is I'm gonna ask my.
We're on the other side of the door. I've closed the door after going through, and they're coming towards us.
Either way, I think that we should attack because they are who seem to be the ones that have been one of the things that have been terrorizing or stealing from the town.
Right now.
So if we eliminate one factor of their issue, that's one less thing to have to worry about later.
Okay, so I'm gonna have an Alan on this side,
Are you gonna
John on
start
that
the
side.
camera up top or no?
Nah, it'll be okay.
Okay, so ladies and gents, what's the plan of action?
That'll be fun.
I'm for sure gonna stay in the back since I'm better in the back.
Yeah, I have range. If they get close to me, I'll just shock and grasp them.
So you two have range. I need to be close. So
does
could I
John.
just stay around? Could John or what's your character's name again?
Celery.
Could Selric and I just stay around the corners of the doors and surprise attack them after they come out?
Yeah.
They come and we both swing whatever
We
we
want to go
have.
this way and maybe they'll miss them.
And
and they can
actually,
come behind them.
y'all have a little bit more room.
Well, we want to make sure all 6 go to you. All 7
seven?
go to you. So we aren't. Well, if all 7 of if all 7 of them go after you, me and her go get this guy.
Because where did the blue one go? Where did the blue marker go?
Fuck if I know. I didn't take it.
Oh, it's right here. Because you have water.
What?
What?
That's
oh, it's
some-
the center of the fucking sewer pad. That's why.
Oh, that doesn't matter. 'Cause
It's like
as
it's
I can visualize
like
it, like
wading
real
water.
life.
We were
Yeah.
stepping in water.
Who
It's
cares?
not. It doesn't matter.
What do I do?
It's essentially non-existent unless
Get
that
my-
slows us down for some stupid ass
Get
reason.
my shoes wet. Ooh.
Yeah, you're gonna get your shoes wet. It's fine though.
-1 damage.
Trench foot.
Wait, shocking grasp, more damage.
So which way do you want to run? Do you want to try and lure them this way and we can run away and they can maybe sneak in? Or?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll go.
So they're
Stay on the other side, but
Stay in.
well, here outside you back
Me and you
behind
go back down
'cause
this
I'm
corner.
a
They'll hide in the
tank
shadows.
in general.
Okay, is this about 60 feet from down here where we are right now? That's about 60 feet.
Each square is about 5
feet.
It's like 40, 45.
4, 5, 6. So they can still see. Go around the corner. So we're around the corner now.
My character is around the corner, but it's just enough to where she can
Have a direction.
shoot.
Yep.
Same with mine, but they probably can't see me because I'm such a shorty.
Yeah.
And my familiar is
Okay.
My familiar's over there with them.
So
Okay.
I'm assuming that they're gonna come through the door and we roll for initiative.
Should we roll
Um,
turns first?
They're gonna
That's
burst through the door
Oh,
and
That's fine.
Okay, so
Actually, your dog's back here with us, isn't he?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll keep my human way back here too. So we have 2 companions instead of.
The dog's probably gonna go out in the front, maybe.
And when he comes down, I keep him around the corner for now.
Until we see if we can dip out the other way.
Oh, so they're gonna go both ways.
Yeah, I don't like it.
okay, so y'all are good with this?
Sure.
Y'all are good with this?
Sure. I still think there's only one person.
They burst through the door.
So big boys with
2
us.
at a time.
How much health do these fuckers have?
I don't know.
We don't know.
We don't ever
You don't know?
actually.
Until it starts, or
Actually, we don't
just,
ever
no,
know.
you just don't know.
You just
He
don't
doesn't tell us how much.
When they die,
anything.
they
They
die.
die.
You
They
burst.
die.
They burst through the door.
Terrible DM. I'm just kidding.
You all, since they bursted through the door, I'm gonna let y'all go first. Since they burst through the door and they went, oh shit, there's people here.
Hello there.
So again, initiative roll for that.
No, y'all go first as a
Yep.
team.
And I have extra range on my Eldritch Blast because it's 250 feet because of my one passive
Yep.
ability. Let's go.
Oh.
I could have shot him from across the room.
I just swing my super axe.
Yep. Okay. You swing your super axe.
3.
Fucker. But it's +5, so it's 8 damage.
Miss.
We get to
Celleric, what would you like to do?
Do I have to
And
roll
all of
D20
you.
for whether I hit or not?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Yeah,
I rolled the damage for it.
Oh, well, that's
That's wrong.
10.
10.
10 plus 5. That hits.
Okay.
2.
Roll damage now.
Technically.
A d12 for you, I think.
It's plus strength though for the roll, right? Whether
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So it's +3. It's 15 or 13, not 15. +3 strength.
They gotta have 68 to roll.
Unless the +2 initiative also counts, but I don't think it does.
What was your final roll?
13.
That misses.
So it's 14 that I have to get. God damn it.
What's Celleric gonna do? You have explosive arrows still, right? You have explosive arrows still, right? Perfect.
What's the radius on those?
15 feet.
So if you hit,
10. It should hit all of these.
I'll still get hit
15.
though.
Okay, that sounds like a you paladin. You have a lot of health, Devin.
Do you want to do that?
No, I wouldn't. Not yet. So what's Celleric gonna do?
Well, we don't have to go like in any specific order, do we?
Nope.
No.
It's just you all as a team.
I would just send it.
Can I have 68s?
Who wants to go next? Are y'all throwing an explosive arrow?
No, I guess I'm gonna wait for him to back up later.
Do you want to back up now? Because you can.
Yeah, since I missed on this swing, I'll back up and
You're going to take one
Please
roll.
Don't tell. Is that for me backing away from him so he can get to me?
Yeah.
God damn it! Then I'm not fucking moving. God, I hate that.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, yeah, take one.
you'd be out of it if you had it right here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'd be this area. You wouldn't hit you at all, would it?
If she hits this guy, I'm like barely.
If you backed up one space, you'd be fine. You'd have to take one roll for my guy, though.
Yeah, we don't know how.
I don't know how strong he is with his axe. If it's anything like mine, I'm not doing it.
Well, I
Just
can
a
also
tip.
heal you immediately after.
Yeah.
Oh fuck it then.
Oh.
I'm moving back. Ooh.
1 damage.
You're gonna take 13 damage.
He rolled a 39.
He-
My armor class is 16,
He rolled an 18.
so 2.
He rolled an 18, and then he hit you with 13 damage.
What?
How the fuck does that make any sense?
That's
What?
30. If you hit him for
He
13
rolled an
damage,
18, but my armor class is 16. Shouldn't that only be 2?
No, that's just if he hits or not. So then he hit you with
That
13 damage. That was the damage from the Great Axe. And then she gets to hit people with an explosive arrow.
attempt to.
Dude, I can't even do that damage with a fucking great axe.
You don't have to roll for it. You just do damage.
This is confusing me.
8.
Plus whatever.
Plus, what's your dex?
+3.
So 11. Can you also add
11.
explosive damage? Or is that what it is?
They all get hit by 13 points of damage. Was that what you said?
So I got docked 13, so God, that's
Sorry.
sweet.
Go again. I have a question first of all. So there's I can do a spell, but I don't know if I have to do that before I do whatever. Or if that's like
You
a
have
whole
2
separate-
actions as a ranger. So you threw the explosive arrow. You did 13 damage to all of them because they're all within 15 feet.
Okay.
And what was your spell you wanted to do?
The Hunter's Mark, where creature I see within 90 feet up to 1 hour, I deal extra 1d6 damage to that target.
Is it within sight though?
Yeah.
You could have done that beforehand. That's just
Well, that's what
that's
I'm
just a
saying.
passive. So the first one you can choose one to die that you can see.
Deuce
Okay, that one dies.
one. Is that one fine?
Wait,
so
what? Roll a d6 for me real
1d6.
quick.
how much health?
It may die.
So these things don't have much health.
Because she did 13, so
It
plus
dies.
6.
Okay, so at least a
So
6 kill.
anything over 19.
Yeah, so
Or anything
That,
at
just take it
19
off. Yeah,
at
it
least.
dies.
you next, John. I'll go last. Because I have range on him.
Well, first of all, I'm a heal wars for 20.
So would another one pop out after that one dies?
Nope, it doesn't move yet.
yeah, I'm a heal
Oh.
I don't think we've all moved.
because that's just what it is.
Or we've all done our turn.
Okay, so I just go back up to max hit points.
So we take our turn and they take their turn.
So she throws an explosive arrow. They all go up. It just blows up. One falls down.
So all 8 of them were hit.
Yep.
Mm.
Okay.
Can you get up to him spraying right now or no?
I can still attack after healing,
Thanks.
correct?
I thought
How many
that
actions do you have? You just have one, right?
Well, I have the extra attack.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
then you
so-
can,
okay.
you can attack.
I can kill him probably if I hit it hard enough.
Probably.
Because I have 250 feet of
You can
range.
kill him.
I can kill him.
Roll around and attack this guy.
Okay. Swing for it. Roll a d20.
I just gotta roll a 6. And my hit dice are 6d8s.
12
Plus
plus 3. That
So
hits.
hopefully,
Roll damage.
probabilities. Oh no!
Little one.
One.
A 1 plus what's your...
13?
Dexterity.
His is going to be strength, I
Oh,
believe.
okay.
Plus 3 again.
That kills it.
Oh, they're that low.
They are low.
So that's 17 total?
You
Plus
For
17.
that one, Tanya's was 19, so it might just have 16 health.
Okay,
If you
my
get
turn.
17.
Eldridge. I need d8s. Like yesterday, I need 6 of them.
There's 4.
Warlocks are fun.
Wait, if it says 40, 10, I get to roll 4 for damage? I'm confused what that number is. 40.
Yeah, it dies.
For hit dice.
So Eldritch Blast, don't you have to roll for it?
What?
You have to roll for it?
1d10. Damage with type is just 1d10.
Yeah, but you have to roll a d20 to see if you hit.
I did, yeah. Please, Lord.
Alright.
19.
That hits.
So what's the hit dice thing on our pages again? Like this.
That's how much health you have.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Mhm.
I don't need these then. I need a d10, please.
That's your Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
Blast?
Yeah, d10's a blast, and then 2 d8s for lightning. When I do shocking grasp.
You need a d10 for your Eldritch Blast?
Yep.
Okay.
7.
That hits and well, that kills it. Sorry.
Good one.
250 feet, baby. Wait, can our companions hit? Like her dog and my humanoid?
The orcs at this point all throw down their axes, and the staff guy throws down his staff, and he's like, he calls for a surrender.
Do we kill him? Because I really don't want to let him live.
Well, I'm curious what he would have done had you surrendered. But we don't know. So.
I'm not.
I don't think we want to do
No,
that.
I think we just want
My
him alive.
pride is the highest thing of all here. Okay?
I don't think I will.
And he says, if you let us go, we'll surrender.
No, there ain't no way. You were gonna kill him. Game on.
Well, we don't know that.
We surrender, just let us go.
I want to kill off all these.
We like the orc you have. We respect him, so just let us go.
No.
We're not letting him go.
You want to say that?
Wait, well,
I want to
do
at
we-
least ask like a question or two.
do we also maybe want to like turn them in? I don't know if they can even handle the orcs.
I want to kill these 4.
I just want
The older one is still an orc, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so thought here.
No.
What if we kill the 4 remaining henchmen, get information out of the other one?
You already got some information, so
Yeah, but
Some-
like
they obviously know about it.
some. He knows more though.
We can kill off the minions.
What if we just ask for a little more information, then we'll let you go?
No.
Why?
I mean, we're
Because
gonna
I'm not
lie-
nice like that.
We're
We're not
lie,
doing that.
We're gonna lie about letting him go.
Oh
duh.
yeah, 100%.
We're not gonna actually let them go. What the fuck?
This is not on the record. Though,
This is
They
not a
don't
record
hear all
FBI
this.
agent. I'm sorry.
but they don't hear this. But
I really just want to kill off those 4
we can
first.
I just want to ask a couple questions, see if they answer, and if not, we'll just kill them anyways.
Lead big boy up.
We're gonna
Oh
kill-
shit!
We're gonna kill him
Well-
anyways. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, regardless.
They know we have the upper hand, so we can ask them a few questions, and then we'll see where we go from
Yeah, I
there.
was gonna say, ask a couple questions,
Necromancy.
see what happens.
What question would you like to ask? Well, what would you like to shout out to them?
Anything, John?
Answer
think
a
about-
couple of our questions,
think-
and we'll let you go.
We won't give up any information.
Well,
We just want to be let go. We can survive.
I guess you'll just have to die.
They won't give up any information. We'll see about that.
Can we do what you said? Just kill off the 4 and lead the big guy now?
What's the plan if we can't get them to cooperate?
Torture.
It'd be a lot easier just to.
Torture.
Well, we can threaten them with that, but it'd be so
Oh,
much
no, I
easier just
won't.
to talk them into it and then
I-
kill them later, than have to fight them and then maybe.
You already
ask
said
them.
they're not gonna give up any information though. That's the thing.
Negotiate.
Torture.
They're not gonna give
He
up any
yells out,
information.
"We will not give out any information over our dead bodies."
Oh well,
Game on.
Okay.
then we just go. Then, yeah.
Okay.
So there was no. What exactly was the reason as to like stealing or like taking stuff? Do you guys need it?
Are orcs like intelligent?
No, they're not.
They're
So maybe we
little-
can trick them into giving up the information.
Can we roll for that?
Yeah, you can roll for that.
Who wants to? Who
What
has
would
the
that
best
technically
chance?
What would you like
Would
to
that technically be charisma?
Riz.
what would you like to say to them, though?
I think he's looking at you, dude.
Yeah, but what do I say? The Dark One sent us? Because I heard some of it because of my...
Well, they know we're not a part of that shit, but
Yeah.
we're just trying to get them to release information.
What
without them
information
knowing
do
it.
you want to know? 'Cause
Yeah, exactly.
You found out that
I want to know if they're working for anybody because
They're working for the Gray Man.
Okay, well then why are they taking the stuff from that specific place or that town? Is it because it's convenient?
What? So
and
what's
close?
the reasoning for them? To,
What's the reasoning
why
for your crime? So
taking
you've
it
been
from
committed.
to take from this town?
Okay.
Okay, so what is your reasoning for taking the stuff you have from this town?
But we
Well, that's not tricking them. Into
but we
the answer.
riz them up with it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
like we put it in a way where it's like
Why are you trying to take these goods?
Hey, baby girl, why you
There
Baby
we
girl,
go.
why are you taking
That-
that stuff?
that's
Why
it.
you taking that shit?
exactly like that.
It's okay.
My charisma is 17, so
So that's what you want to ask them?
Yeah.
They say, we will tell you that, but you must let us go.
but big girl.
Okay, but answer the question.
But you have to answer the question first before we let you
Yeah,
go.
I said that.
But you'll let us go?
Yeah.
You have my word.
Words crazy.
I thought it would be obvious. We want it for our war effort.
What war
The
effort?
iron and the gold and everything would be useful to our war effort.
War effort with what?
I just already told him that we're with the Gray Man and Dunland, which
So
you
why
shouldn't
from-
even fucking know. But
Language.
But baby girl.
So why from here though? Why this town?
Why this town? You're so far away.
this town isn't under our control.
That doesn't answer the question. Are you all just?
What towns are under your control?
Yeah. What towns are under your control?
I thought you said we would let us go when we answered your question of why we're.
I said questions, not question.
This isn't fair.
Well,
You were going to kill him.
It's not fair what you.
It's
have
not fair
been
what you're doing to our townspeople now. Fairness is fair, and you're getting your just rights.
I feel like I've been tricked.
You have my word. I will not let them kill you. I'll send humanoids after them.
We have said our part. Now let us go.
No, I don't think so, Chief.
Nah, I don't think we will.
Baby girl, you need to give us more information.
Round two, baby.
Round two.
They all pick up their axes. He picks up his staff.
do I get
and
like a chance to react to them picking it up?
Yeah,
'Cause
do I have a
a-
chance to? Because
I have
my
a-
thing's still in there.
I have a throwing axe, and like I watch them go to pick it up. Like,
they all hit themselves, and the other guy sends a firebolt through his head.
Oh my god!
They committed death! Yes!
They're all
yay.
dead.
They
Oh
did their,
my
They did their
God.
own version of a cyanide pill. Woohoo!
Okay, I'm gonna send my
Whoa.
familiar in
They drank
and
the
eat
red
everybody.
Kool-Aid.
Say what?
Oh
I'm
my
sending my familiar in to eat
God.
everybody.
Okay.
damn.
What? No witnesses?
Well, no.
You guys have never played this game
What?
before?
There's no one there. They're all dead.
Yeah, I ate
I'm just
them.
upset there's no information.
Okay, I'm going to
Less information.
walk. I'm
Can
gonna,
we search their bodies?
yeah.
Okay.
As of always,
What's in there?
What's in the bodies?
forever and always. They don't really have anything on them. They have, orc armor, and they have.
Would the
What?
orc armor technically be an upgrade from what I would be possibly currently wearing?
No.
Okay. Is there any way for me to pull all the axes and shit out of their heads and then sell them to the
Yeah, absolutely.
weaponsmith for money?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Y'all can pick up an axe, and
Cool.
y'all are
I
already.
can
Add it
carry
to your
it.
inventory, Devin.
It's so heavy.
Add 5 more great axes to my inventory. Already done.
Yeah.
Total
It's
7.
I can
I
carry
had
it.
2 already.
But yeah, granted, y'all are carrying a lot, so you're gonna have to
Drop it off.
drop it off because
Before we leave, can I walk over to the desk again? Over to the desk that
Yeah.
I've been to.
of course.
Okay, so you better watch my backs, you motherfuckers. I'm gonna have my familiar
We
with
all
me.
walk into the center with you. We pick up the axes. And
Yeah, I was gonna say we all
Yeah.
go that way.
So I'm over here looking in the desk.
We all are over in that general area.
Yeah.
The desk, on top of the desk, there is a list of everything stolen.
Before that, sorry. When we're back over there looking at the bodies, can I grab the scepter? The
Yeah,
staff?
the staff. Yeah, you can grab the staff.
I want it.
Okay, yeah, you have the staff.
Or is you carrying my great axe?
Dude, what do you mean? I'm carrying all 5 of them.
Oh, perfect.
Well, 7. I already had 2.
But yeah,
I may be a greedy bitch.
at the desk is just a list of everything they've stolen.
That's it? Nothing else in the desk, even in the drawers?
Nope.
Can I do a magic check? Because now there was a sorcerer in there and he might have hidden something.
Absolutely.
I'm re-rolling that. That's cocked.
What did you get?
11.
The only magic check is the staff.
And what's wrong with the staff? What's on the staff? What's showing it?
What's causing it to bug out?
What's causing it to send firebolt?
The staff has firebolt on it.
Really?
No.
Anybody who wields the staff can cast firebolt.
Ooga booga zug zug.
You should give that to me.
No, my
I'm in
You already do magic.
I'm in ya.
I should say anybody that has at least an ounce of magical capability can wield the staff.
Me.
Yeah. I mean, you do have some magic.
Oh, I guess I heal.
Like, you do heal.
You
and-
heal. I do
magical.
damage.
A paladin does have magic,
Ah.
I am the magic.
but the warlock also wants it, so...
Well,
Warlock more magic than you.
we'll see about
Also, like, I gave you a sword of light, so... And he
Yeah.
hasn't had anything yet, so I'm gonna give it to him. If that's fair.
I
If
thought
you
he
think
had
that's
something.
fair.
No.
Like, I haven't...
that. Yeah, that's right.
Earlier in the campaign, you each got a magical item.
Yeah.
So I think he should...
I got my.
What's
I was
this?
gonna say, I thought he
What's it
had
called?
something already.
just
well then, yeah.
Staff of Fire if you don't want to add any other name to it. You can name it whatever you want.
I'm gonna put firebolt just so I know it casts that.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's nothing else. That's it. In the
That's
room. In the room. No crevices. No nothing.
I'd
Just a
actually,
bunch of beds.
I'd actually write that in your attacks and stuff instead of.
I need to figure out
What else on that list? Anything we didn't already know?
No, it's just everything you have in your bags.
Can we check the beds to make sure that there isn't anything around them, like they didn't try?
Yeah, there's nothing in the bags.
You know.
Okay. So yeah, y'all figured out that part. I think we're gonna take another break and we'll get back at it.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast! You know, it just takes 2 ranged people to do damage.
I've wanted to watch it, but I don't have Netflix, so
You don't have Netflix?
no.
Blu-ray. Maybe it's pretty.
I could get Netflix. It's just it has to
Okay.
be my own, and I don't know how it works coming back here and going to Ames and whatnot, unless it's just me accepting a certain device, which would probably be my iPad.
Honestly, some of the best parts have been like us just chatting, like to the point where you could probably have a podcast of just like bullshittery.
Just
Can
an extras podcast.
Can we erase this thing, Kai?
Yeah, you can erase it. So we're back, and what do y'all want to do next? You all have looted them. Y'all put that in, you put that in your inventory, right? The staff.
Yeah, it's in my inventory.
Okay, that's in your inventory.
We take all the
I'll
stuff
tell
that
you-
was
I'll-
stolen back to Dykstra. That
You want
is
to
the
take
plan.
it back to Dykstra?
Before we do, Oars, can I ride on your shoulders?
Sure, little one.
Sure, little one.
I put my backpack, seal it up, put it on my familiar where it cannot fall off. I hop on Oars' shoulders. I have the familiar follow Oars.
What is
Okay.
the familiar again?
It's a demon I can summon it to help me in combat, and it just stays by me.
Okay.
Evil.
Needy bitch.
Yeah.
Damn it. Dude, his breath stinks.
He'll be fine.
I know, it
I
wasn't.
can't believe he hit me though.
Overly loves.
He's. How do I describe it?
Moody.
He's moody,
Okay,
but then he knows I'm. He's an asshole of a cat.
He really is.
I don't even know what I'm going to do with this segment. Maybe I'll leave it in.
so we're gonna take the stuff back to Dykstra.
Yep. At this point, it's probably, I don't know, midnight. So y'all want to take a little rest and then.
When we get to Dykstra, I'm already asleep on his shoulders. My hands are rested like this.
I mean, y'all can go back to the tavern and rest. That way, you get your Eldritch Blast back.
We can do that, and then while we're resting, Oars can go see if he can get anything for those
Would it be open? The weaponsmith?
No, not till
I
morning.
figured it'd be till morning.
Yeah.
I know.
You have a nightlife.
Don't have a nightlife.
Yeah.
Okay. EP time.
They're not
EP
like us
time.
college students.
So
Still don't have one, but like I stay up pretty late sometimes.
okay, so y'all take a rest. In the morning, at the point you wake up, it's probably around 10 o'clock. You get up. Y'all want to go to Dykstra?
Yes.
Okay, you go to his manor at the town square, and the head guard is standing outside, and he sees your packs. And he's like, "Well, y'all probably had an eventful night. What happened?"
He's trying to push away. He's gonna start shoving shit on the table. That's why I'm keeping him there.
Well,
Sorry, what did he say again?
what do we find and what do we had an eventful night?
He
What do
saw
we-
your packs full, so
Oh.
he's like, "What's going on?"
We found a little group of orcs that had seemed to have stolen everything, and we got a little information we'd like to tell the mayor. That we
Come
got
right
from him.
in. You go in. Dykstra is sitting in his at the table. They didn't really move it around.
We plop all of the stuff that was stolen on the table in front of him.
Wow, y'all have had an eventful night. Where did all this come from? Where was it?
in your little thieves' den in the sewers.
Again?
Yeah, apparently same room because there was a desk in there.
Same room, but it was orcs led by. It was 7 young orcs, an older one who seemed to be in charge, and he told us some things.
Like what? At this point, he kind of looks
The,
okay, yeah, go ahead.
the group of orcs are in league with Dunland. Dunland are the orcs' servants, and they are being led by the Gray Men, or apparently some know him as the Dead One.
I feel a little embarrassed that we didn't put guards on our sewers. And he kind of looks at Killian. And Killian
Maybe do that for now.
says, "That's my bed."
You think?
He looks at you and is like, "I know. It's been a lot lately.
My demons can do a better job than your lackeys.
I got distracted with the dragon, as most people probably would. But I really appreciate y'all bringing all this stuff back. Is this everything? You get anything else?
That's all we found.
No weapons or anything?
No, none that weren't from them.
I mean, if you have weapons from them, y'all can keep it if you want. Like, this is already has been enough. Like, that's the least we can do to repay you. I'm assuming the mayor doesn't have any
Objection.
objections to that. And the mayor shakes his head no. So, whatever y'all found, it is yours to keep. The mayor goes,
Were weapons being stolen as well?
so the orcs and the dead one, as you mentioned him as, are in league with Dunland.
Yes.
Dunland is under them?
Dunland is under the orcs, yes. Gray men, orcs, Dunland. And as you know, Dunland was tasked with supplying 1,200 weapons.
Well, then we really should go to the castle We need to be in a fortress, and we need to be as soon as possible.
Is there anyone else around here that knows? Because they said there was multiple different towns and villages under their control.
Did they?
Yes.
Did they?
They
Like, as a DM, actually.
Yes, they did. You said they did.
said
The old
that
orc said it.
the-
When I was saying, but
the other town,
The other
Mayor
town.
Dykstra's town was one of the only ones that wasn't already under their control.
I will say there are only 2 towns in the area.
Okay.
I must have misspoke.
So it's
It's
just ours and
It's
Dunland.
just It's just Dunland.
Dunland. and the
I'm
other
sorry, I misspoke. He was supposed to say just Dunland.
one. Okay.
Hmm.
As far as you know.
So So there's more towns probably, but we don't know about them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I didn't put myself in a position, but maybe I did. There aren't any other towns under their control.
Hmm.
I'll give that to you as a bonus. I feel like I didn't slip up on my words, but maybe I did.
You
We'll
did.
find out in the video when I edit it.
You did.
You did. You said Dykstra's is the only one that's in the area. Not in the area that are under their control.
Not.
You didn't just say just Dunland. You
Yeah.
said multiple.
Okay. Dunland is under their control. It's the only thing that's supposed to be under their control. As of right now.
Don't make me get the familiar.
I won't make you get the familiar.
He's hungry. He ate orcs earlier, but he's still hungry. The thing's at bottomless pit.
Just licking the cheese off of the goldfish.
Yeah, so y'all get to keep your weapons. Dykstra wants to get everybody to the castle as soon as possible.
You didn't answer my question. What other cities know about it? The villages know about the castle.
What other... theoretically, just this one.
Theoretically, but actually. To be continued?
We haven't told anybody. Like, this has just been something we've been doing with our spare change, which is a lot of spare change since we are a port city. But a castle is kind of hard to... it's not really a castle. It is
A bastion.
a bastion. It is
Does it
heavily fortified. It's hard to hide.
So, is there any surrounding areas that could see it very easily? Is there any villages around there? Any...
The closest one would be Dunland.
So it's over by Dunland.
It's about 30 miles north of here.
Of where we are right now.
Yes.
30 miles north.
Yes.
And where's Dunland?
North of here.
It's northwest. It's northeast of here. A little bit east, mostly north.
So you're telling me the place controlled by orcs is only about a little bit farther, a little bit closer to there? That does not raise any suspicion. Wait, what's been going on? You telling me this now?
I assure you,
This little one.
it
has
looks
a lot
pretty
of
abandoned.
anger.
We've never used it.
I am going to get my familiar. I'm going to chew your intestines out if you're going to send us into a death trap.
My people are already there. It has been abandoned for some time. Nobody else has touched it.
That you know of.
We can move right in.
Okay, but if you're wrong, I'm eating your intestines for my familiar.
The mayor looks a little perturbed.
I may be a fucking halfling, but I'll still make sure you get your just rights if something happens to your people for this.
Who likes his just rights, dude?
The
I'm
mayor
sitting in the
turns
corner
from
flipping my
embarrassed
ass, man.
to enraged.
I'm just chilling.
I already have enough to deal with. I have an entire population. I do not need your
Shenanigans.
shenanigans.
They-
Get out of your shit.
I'm telling you
I
facts.
promise you, I will get my people there and you all there safely. I have people stationed there year-round. It has been abandoned. We can move in, and we will make less money, but you know what? We will be safe.
You say so, but if something happens, I told you so.
Can I like just pick him up and toss him out the room right quick? Like he's 4 foot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm like,
I will run away from both of them. I am faster than
You
both
got
of them.
short ass legs, bro.
I run
He's
30 feet.
6'6", I'm like 6'2", I can't remember.
You gotta
Both
catch me
of you want to
first.
do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Can I
gonna
run
just-
away?
Ain't no way he's. Ain't no way.
Can I run away?
Against both of you roll d20s.
Ain't no way.
Can I roll persuasion?
5. Fuck. 18.
Give me a d20.
You're not gonna beat that, man. They both pick you up.
Ah,
They set you outside.
no! Let me back in.
Nope.
They close the door.
I want to
I can just
summon.
sit there and lean against the door.
I want to summon
He
my.
leans against the
I'm gonna
door.
summon my servant. I'm gonna have you under the door.
I think the only reason he was able to go underneath the door was because of the water in the last.
Before
one, so
I
don't
go,
think
I
he can
summon
go.
him. Before I get
It
put
has
up
no
there.
form though. So I mean, that can sit next to it.
Yeah, I can put it in. I'm still in the room. I'm going to cast it and put it in the room just so I can still hear.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Now I'll
can't
just sit in
talk.
the corner right
We
by the
can't speak
door.
now? At least not.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
that's
can't
fine, I don't care.
He knows what's going on. It's like he has a sheet of glass
Yeah.
surrounding him. He's entrapped in a box. He can hear, cannot see. And
I'm okay with that.
Okay, yeah. So, the Dunland Mayor says, "Thank you all. I'm sorry, I should probably do better. But you know what?
It is what it is.
I am a tradesman. I am not a man of war. Until now. And now I will be a man of war. And from now on, we will do the best we can. And now we're at war. So, I really hope you all can help. And I know I should do better. And this is not my forte. But I'm going to do the best I can. And I will also pay you for your troubles. I feel like I've been generous. Anything you want, I've given you. And I'm going to be making less money as a city. But also, this city will help protect you as one of its own. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like how.
Please let this meeting be
adjourned.
adjourned.
Forgot.
Leave me. Where is my coffee?
I'm still sitting in the box, like knocking on the glass. Let me out! Let me out!
You want my exit?
So what was the reward?
Oh yeah, what did he actually give us?
We got the act.
You got all the X's.
I got my
He said he
scepter.
was gonna pay us.
You got his staff. In the future.
In the future, they don't have the funds right now.
And they will. He said he pledges his protection, the best he can give.
Okay, so I'm at least going to the weaponsmith to trade in the axes.
Okay.
Can I get released from the box now?
You're just outside the door. We have to go past.
You don't really have a
Was-
box.
You're not in a box. I just
We
said
just
that
locked you outside.
figuratively.
Yeah.
You said it figuratively.
How's your conversation?
How big is your backpack?
It's 4 feet.
He could probably fit in it.
Right.
I mean, I was already carrying him on my
Yeah.
shoulders.
He's not
earlier,
going to fit
so-
in your backpack, but he will fit halfway in it if you want to.
I was already carrying him on my shoulders earlier. I'll just do it.
I'll
again.
just walk with him.
That's
Okay.
good enough.
So y'all go to the weaponsmith.
No, I was looking at Baylor's sheet. I was looking at
Okay.
Gazel's.
You walk up to the weaponsmith, or the blacksmith, Orin, and Orin goes, "What can I do for you?"
I have these 5 axes here. I was wondering if I could sell them to you.
Well, the mayor says we need as many weapons as we can. And he also gave me some gold and silver to help him in his endeavors. So I will give you 3 silver for all of them.
3 silver total or 3 silver each?
3 silver total.
I feel like that's a little bit of a rip.
They are in an economic crisis right now.
They are, Devin. This is the worst place you could be doing this.
You are selling and trying to be fraudulent.
He's like, they also, like, I'm looking at them, they're not anything special. I'll have to do some work. for
There's
them.
still blood on them, for God's sake.
Yeah.
These are orcish great axes. I need to do some work to them.
Damn it.
3 silver that you didn't have yesterday.
Yeah.
That is true.
I don't know how much gold I'm
And
carrying.
his brother Oytin came out. Is there anything I can do for you? I'm the armor smith.
No, I'm just selling him that unless someone else wants something.
I can't buy jack shit.
He looks to the paladin. Can I do something for you? What do you have for armor?
I got chainmail.
No, didn't the
Huh.
mayor give him leather?
Leather,
That was
now you
yeah.
have leather and chainmail, whatever you want. But I could give you something better. I could make you something better. I could make you something custom.
Okay.
How much do you have to pay me? Again, we're in a time of war, so if you're on our side,
I mean, I'll give you back that 3 silver you just paid him for some armor.
What the fuck? Dude, that's mine.
No, he will pay
I'll
it.
give him 3 silver so it counts.
how much
Oh.
money you got?
Oh, shit.
I'll pay 3 silver.
Thanks.
What would it cost for me to get a full set?
What's your AC right now?
18.
What's your what plus 18? So you get.
How is his
What if I
armor
made
class higher
what
than
if I
mine?
made you plate armor? That'd give you some additional AC. I could make it custom to you.
I'll give you 4 silver and 4 bronze.
That's barely worth it for me. How much gold you got? None?
Mm-mm.
Huh.
I got 2 gold plates. That was never like. It was just off
Can I
that
check and
thing.
see how much money I
You got a
have?
gold plate?
There's 2
What do you mean gold plate?
The thing off the statue.
Let me see one.
I hold it up to show him.
Takes it. Oh!
Oh!
I forgot I had those.
Converted into coins, how many is that?
I'll
Just to
make
get
you the
around
best plate of armor you've ever seen.
Shit!
He just takes it.
Yep.
Are you good with that?
For one of them?
For one of them.
Okay. I'm cool.
You could get Ors suited up.
Okay. He takes it and he's like, "I'll be back to you in a couple days. I'll do it before we leave." The mayor said we're gonna be leaving in a couple days, so you're gonna have it before we leave.
Cool. Thanks.
Anything else y'all want?
Can I check see how much money I have? 'Cause I don't think I have jack.
Oh yeah.
You start off with a base amount, we all did, but I don't remember what it was.
But y'all also have plate armor. Y'all didn't start off with any gold or anything.
We didn't start off with.
You know what? I'll give you.
Come on, man. My Eldritch Flash is worth something.
I'll give you 2 gold, 8 silver, and 5 bronze.
Dude!
Also, you've been in town a lot, so.
This dude got more shit than me? Actually, no, that's not
No,
true. I
that's
have
not
4
true.
plates of gold right now. I'm balling.
Plates of gold are.
Are you this
Dragon.
plate of gold?
You got it off the dragon statue. That's a lot. That's a lot.
How? Okay,
you
but
paid
like
a lot for
converted,
a good suit. Like it's gonna be
converted
custom made.
to like coins, how much would you say a plate is?
Can I do something really quick?
Yeah.
I climb up on the horse, so just take it out of his backpack and run.
Steal a gold plate? What?
Yeah,
From your, no.
I'm kidding.
Now.
Could ask nicely.
No, that ain't gonna happen. He's selfish. He's already admitted
I
it.
gave you way more money than they ever started out with.
Fair enough.
What did I say again?
We were
2
struggling.
gold, 8 silver, 5 bronze.
You know what? I'll give it up to 5 gold.
Dude, what the fuck?
We were
Write
pulling
it
cash for
down
hotels.
right now before I change my mind.
We were pulling cash for hotels and enough to get on the fucking ship, and you give this motherfucker 5 gold off the
Y'all
bat?
have so many gold plates by this point. It's fair.
I got
He's-
one gold plate. I only have
Now.
two. Now. Yeah.
You're,
How
gonna-
much
you're
do
gonna
you
get a
have?
good suit of
Two?
armor though.
Nice.
Is there any potion stores or flasks? Magic potion?
You know what? There is, but I feel like that's something we should probably do next time. I think we're probably about done for tonight.
Yeah.
Are we good with ending it here?
Yeah.
Are we wanting to
I got
close
my
it off
argument
for the
in.
night?
I got my
can't
argument
tell
in.
if- I can't tell if Baylor has any plates or not.
Yeah, he does. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. If you've made it this far, you're a saint. We really appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe. Peace out.
You're not even gonna do the actual outro? What the fuck?
He probably forgot
He
it.
forgot it!
Oh.
What is our outro?
Shit!
Oh, I was gonna
This
say read off your
motherfucker-
script, but he doesn't have his phone. Wait, we have YouTube. It's okay. It's
We
okay.
do have
I don't
YouTube.
have my...
I have YouTube. It's okay. I got you, buddy.
We can cut this out. Editor.
Exactly. Just cut.
I have to use my phone now because
Why? Just listen to the last part.
nobody else has space on their phone to do this.
What are
What?
you talking about?
To record.
Is it not?
It's still recording though.
I know, but I can't use my phone to look at my notes to like see the outro.
My point is apparently he can't remember what he's gonna be saying.
You can put on a little note card.
Have a good night. See you next time.
He didn't even say it there either.
I thought it was something about let reality die.
That's
the intro.
That's the intro.
We don't really have a specified outro.
I
If we
thought
want to
we
make
did.
one.
I thought we did. I thought we made one.
I thought we did.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Bloopers.